To pop open here. All right, that's good. That's good. Now I gotta go over to the MLB. So I gotta go to MLB TV really quick. Get the game popped open here. Blah, blah, blah. Do-do-do-do-do. Commercial break right now, so not much can be done with that. So right now it's hold on. It
was never about the goal.
All right, I have to keep it muted because it's a commercial break.
Mine as well. So close your.
All right, let me get the playback up. Sorry about that. I'm getting my own playback up. Yada yada yada. How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. Hopefully having a good Friday. Yeah, that link should work. To whoever asked that. What's up, guys? What's up, Jeremy? Sip Space. How's everybody? Yeah, so this game will be on TV finally. We have a televised game, but it's a commercial right now. I'm sure I think when it comes back on, it'll be first pitch. So that'll be nice. That should be a working link. It's on the Yes Network for TV today. So that's literally, I use that link to watch like a shitload of things on TV in the morning. Like so like I watch Fox Sports in the morning on that. So like I know it should be good. Yeah, so the Tigers, Torkelson starting today. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Yeah, Torque starting and batting fifth today in the lineup. That's pretty exciting. Pitching for the Yankees is Domingo German. And then we have Grossman, Jones, Castro leading it off. Wilson Ramos is catching. Torkelson playing third. Harold Castro playing first. Badu playing left. Green and right. And Garcia at second. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for the game to pop on. It's a commercial break. What's up, Jared? Good luck today. Curry got put on the bronze team. That makes sense.
Training on Yes is brought to you by your local Ford stores. Ford is
this is as loud as it can get, so I hope that's a good audio. What's up, Trey?
Visit buyfordnow.com. Let's get to the starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers this afternoon that will face the.
Is it on MLB Network? Because it's not on for me yet. It should be. I don't know. It's on the Yes Network. Yes Network.
Jacoby Jones in center field. Willie Castro is at short. Wilson Ramos will do the catching.
I don't know why. Hold on, let me check why it might not be working. I don't know why it wouldn't be. You would be the first people that it would not working for. I bet you if I open it though, it's gonna be. I click on it.
AJ Hinch is going to send that lineup out against the right-hander Domingo German. We see
his
numbers through 2017 through 19. And we'll take a look at
what's going on with the Yes Network.
On German. And this is going to be
it's not working. I don't know what to tell you then.
That Yankee rotation.
Let me see if it's on the MLB Network.
The suspension. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is the first time out on the mound to make a positive impression.
I don't know. It's not on the MLB Network. I don't know why the site's not working.
And he also threw 43 innings. My question, if he
I give you buff streams.
Can he throw those 143 innings? Or
I mean, that's the best I can do is give you a link to buff streams, I guess.
Between major league starts, it's been for German. He sat out last year, serving an 81-game suspension
that's not working,
for violating Major League Baseball's domestic violence policy.
He's talked
to Aaron Boone. He's had conversations with Brian Cashman as well as his teammates about that this spring.
Right, Bob. It's 534 days that bears repeating since he pitched in a major league game. And you're right, one of the storylines that has rightfully hovered over him and will continue to hover over him were his actions. And he was going to originally address the media about the domestic violence incident, and then after talking to some teammates, including Aroldis Chapman, who himself had had a domestic violence issue, he first decided to speak to his teammates about it, and then he spoke to the media after that. And guys, I think it's interesting that
quickly 0-2 on the leadoff hitter for the Tigers, Grossman.
Talked about
sorry, one sec. I'm just going to put an update here.
Actually used the quote, "He's on thin ice." The Yankees want his actions to speak for him going forward, both off the field and on the field.
Well, he made that happen with Robbie Grossman. 3 pitches and a quick strikeout for Domingo German. Let's take a look at the Yankees defense this afternoon. From left to right, Brett Gardner in left, Aaron Hicks in center, and Aaron Judge out in right. At third base, Miguel Andujar, Gleyber Torres is short, DJ LeMahieu at second, Luke Voigt at first, and Gary Sanchez.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm just trying to find a productive link here. Make sure to leave a like if you. Yeah, okay, that works. There you go. That works 100%.
So another swing and a miss on a good breaking ball right there, Flash. How important do you think it was for him?
There we go. How you guys doing? Yeah, he played yesterday, Miggy did.
Well, I think obviously it was important to get back out on the mound.
One out here.
Innings underneath his
and that's going to be 0-2 quickly to Jacoby Jones hitting second.
His teammates, I think every player in that Yankee clubhouse is going to kind of go about this their own personal way.
I'm just doing an audio check here.
Talked about it, made some comments. Luke Voigt, the same thing. But the bottom line, when Domingo German gets out on the mound, all his teammates.
Yeah, if you happen to use one of the links, just leave a like or something. 0-2, that'll be low ball run.
They need him to be successful. I mean, as Flash mentioned, 2 seasons.
Josh should blow the Yankees out, maybe.
And you look at the stuff.
Maybe.
And Flash already mentioned.
It'll be rather difficult, I would say.
This guy has fastball, curveball, changeup, slider. He slings the ball from the side. He's not an easy at bat. He's got a dynamic arm and the hope is
foul ball
that
again. Keep it 0-2 or 1-2 rather. Sorry. Oh wait, maybe that'll stay in play. No, that's out.
Pitched and his self-imposed exile by his own actions, and now he's trying to get back there. Turns 29 in August. Trying to prove again that he can be that major league quality pitcher.
Yeah, I mentioned in the scouting report, this is the first step back out on the mound. And guys, you know this better than anybody. This is where Domingo German is comfortable, right? Back out on the mound. You don't have to deal with the media, talk about the past.
All right, here we go. 1-2.
Prove that he can help this team win.
Fastball down the middle on a 1-2 pitch.
That'll be out of bounds. Or out of play, rather. Hey, Aaron Judge is out there. So we got Judge and Juan Carlos Stanton, I think, playing today.
Kind of interesting. You talk
so that'll be kind of fun to watch.
He used to throw.
I'm sure they'll be fooled by the great pitching of LeMahieu Boyd.
The slider and just throws the curve now. Even though
this should be a 9-inning game, though. By the way,
like it has slider properties.
We got that going for us. Oh,
another breaking ball to
Jones gets a nice piece of that. That's going to be a fly out. 2 down.
And it's Hicks with a catch, 2 away.
Willie Castro up. He's having a good spring.
That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Willie Castro, playing short today for the Tigers.
Well, one of the things you look for from a pitcher early on, and there's the breakdown of the curveball from 2019, is the stuff.
So Domingo German, he's good, huh? But what, like he beat up his wife, so he took a year off.
Strike zone, and early on, the first 2 outs, Domingo German just pounding the strike zone.
1-0.
See DJ LeMahieu at second base. He is about a step or 2 out on the grass.
Willie hit 350 last year with 6 homers.
Hitter with 6 homers and 24 runs batted.
Sling should work as well. Yeah, there you go, Trey.
Bob Castro finished 4th.
Yeah, there's plenty of links and ways to watch. Just
And the question for him this season, and even the Tigers are asking this internally, is it sustainable? He hit 349 last year in a small sample size.
1-1.
What can he do for them this year? He's a very aggressive hitter. And
he's a pretty good hitter too, Willie Castro.
Launch angle world, 44% of the balls he put in play last year were on the ground.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder about that.
This is stupid. It says it's live on MLB Network, but I have my TV on MLB Network, and it is not. Yeah, Derek, I tried to go onto the MLB Network thing for US TV. And it was just some guy talking about some random shit. It had nothing to do with the Tigers game.
Absolutely.
I was like, well, that's annoying.
Everybody talks about that 60-game season. If you had a good year, okay, it was just a regular year. If you had a bad year, it was a COVID
Castro
year.
fouls another one off, 1-2.
A chance to rebound. You know, the Tigers have a starter going today, and Matthew Boyd, will see him bottom half of the inning, who had a terrible 2020. He's a lot better pitcher than that.
So is he? Ahead 1-2 on Castro.
Matthew Boyd is dog water, hot dog water, dog shit, whatever kind of variation of bad thing related to dog. The guy that they have on MLB Network, strikes out, son of a bitch. That was a bad inning. Jesus Christ. All right, we go 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a commercial break. I'll unmute this as soon as it comes back on. Commercial break, though, so who cares about any of that? LeMahieu, Judge, and Hicks due up for the Yankees. LeMahieu, Judge, and Hicks. Then Stanton, Voit, Torres, Gardner, Sanchez, and Andujar. Andujar? I'm not really. I'm thinking it's Andujar or Andujar. We'll see when he comes up. And they'll be batting against Matthew Boyd. Is Stewart? Yeah, I think Kristen Stewart's going to be the odd guy out. I think so, D. Like, just, he just doesn't seem to fit. Yeah, they cut him, man. I was surprised, Alejandro. I'm not really surprised, but, like, yeah, Blake's gone now. No more Blake Griffin. The Pistons are officially rebuilding. When the regular season starts, hold on, let me try and get past this annoying shit that it's doing. Let me look. For some reason that didn't open up. Okay. Let's look. Schedule. April 1st. Oh, god damn it. That's not bad. I guess we opened on April Fool's Day this year, so that's cool. Oh, here come the Yankees.
Gary Sanchez doing the catching, and Miguel Andujar is at
Andujar, okay.
They will face the lefty,
they should trade. Yeah, they should try to trade Stewart. Bryce Harper is playing. Oh, so we missed Harper by a day. That's super. Of course, we didn't get to see. Well, that's fun. It's just gonna keep saying that it's the strikeout. Lots of strikeouts happened last inning. There was about 50 of them.
He had that 6.71 ERA. The good news
hell yeah, it's going to just keep letting you know that there was a strikeout for some reason.
238 strikeouts, only 185 innings, so the stuff is there. And you remember all the way back to 2015.
All right, well that's on you. I don't use mobile links, so if you're not on a computer, I doubt anything I give you will work because I don't care about phone watchers. Get a computer. That could be a big problem why buff streams don't work. If it doesn't work, I don't know if buff streams works on phones. I don't know. I've never really had to worry about that.
DJ LeMahieu leading things off. Of course, he led the majors last
year. Anyway, DJ LeMahieu up
with the 364 clip. Here's the first pitch from Boyd. And inside, ball one.
Bob, I feel like we have to let Jack talk about DJ LeMahieu. He talked about him all hot stove season on when he would be back, if he would be back. Well, he's back, Jack.
I was always on the side of saying he would return
and
to
it's
the
there.
Yankees.
See, like that's what I mean by like. See, I know the link works, so I just clicked, I just paste and go.
What they felt they needed to get, and I think in the end it was a good compromise.
1-1.
LeMahieu's camp initially was looking for over $100 million. He ends up getting the $90 million, but because it was a 6-year deal, the Yankees get an average annual value on a top 5 MVP
not a bad start for Boyd.
$15 million a year. LeMahieu's happy. The Yankees are happy, and Yankee fans should be happy.
Of course, Carlos Mendoza, the acting manager here, while Aaron Boone is recovering from having a pacemaker installed. Boone addressed the media today. We'll talk
I was gonna say, I think Boone's doing all right.
But Mendoza doing a nice job filling in and getting a lot of praise from both Boone and Brian.
How long is Boone supposed to be out till? Like a couple more weeks.
Here's the 2-2 to LeMahieu.
Oh, that should have been a strike.
Ball 3.
That was a bad call.
3-2. Talk to Aaron Boone later, Bob, but in his Zoom call with other reporters, it was really encouraging and refreshing to hear him talk about how good he felt, and he had a little joke.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Mendoza. He said, "Listen, it's okay."
Like Boone did today. Like I was stunned. He actually looked. He was.
A couple of days. He organizes everything.
That was low. Ball 4. Alright, league provided networks. What's the point of getting it if your own team is blacklisted? What's going on, Jamie? Who got blacklisted? 8 legs. Hell yeah, dude.
28 games, 9 homers, 22 runs batted in.
We're killing the like game. I don't care. If I cared about likes, I'd have like giant, weird, cringy banners that say, "Slap the like button, gang." Ugh. 1 on, no out. Oh, what a rip. Foul ball. Fucking shot by Judge.
The fact that Eric Cressy is in his 2nd year as the strength and conditioning guru. And he got both Stanton and Judge to work more on flexibility and yoga and Flash. How do you think that'll play out for them?
Well, you know, hopefully it will play out the right way and they can stay on the field and stay healthy. But, you know, Bob, every spring training players come back with different off-season programs and workouts.
God damn, this ump is awful, dude. There's like, they're just calling every single ball that isn't right down the middle of the plate or swung at. I have not yet there has not been one called strike against the Yankees. What's up, Space?
For 162. They're going to be in a good place offensively, so we'll see if it pays off over the long
Oh, the MLB at bat. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah.
One pitch from Boyd. Cuts a little breaking.
I don't know why the Yankees are swinging. They're not calling strikes.
Pop to Flash's point, and actually, your
what's up, Fabian? Yeah, the Yankees are batting. That's that's why I said
games in the last
they're making a bunch of calls for the Yankees.
The last time he played a full season, really the only time in his career, 2017, he played 155 games. Finished second.
And 1-2. Inside 2-2.
Boyd missing inside. Evens accounted 2-2.
Yeah, no, I don't understand blackout shit like that. That's why I can't wait for the regular season to just get started, and I'll just watch on Fox Sports. It's nice for Tigers games. Yankees are BS. Why are they BS? They're a good team.
Put up a solid year, obviously, for the team and for himself.
Good play at third. Good job by Torkelson. Hey, look at Torque right there. He's ready for third base. That was a rifle shot off his bat.
Today's injury report brought to you by Montefiore, doing more.
You wanted to watch it on TV? I mean, there's plenty of links, Derek.
Judge has played just those 130 games.
Yeah, I get it. You'd rather watch it on MLB Network and shit, like, because it's like, well, I pay for this. It's supposed to be on. These preseason games are a son of a bitch for some reason. I don't remember it being this difficult to watch preseason games in the past. I feel like they always used to be on TV.
Judge turns 29 next month. He'll be a free agent in 2023 when he'll be 31. He was actually asked this all.
Yeah, refs, yeah, but like I don't know.
Oh,
that was a good call.
Discussions with the Yankees
there we go.
Anything long term, and he said,
"Hold on." I don't know. There's some umps that I don't know. Umps are pretty good in baseball for the most part, except Angel Hernandez. There's a couple bad ones, but for like the overwhelming majority, they're all pretty solid.
Best two-way player. He's the face of their team, but the Yankees want to see.
And you learn what umps call what balls and what strikes, and you learn to just live with it. Like it's like, yeah, they're consistent. Like as long as they're not just wildly inconsistent with how they call things, they're not really bad umpires. They're just a little different. One guy likes to, he's got a smaller zone. One guy's a little more generous. He calls high strikes. He calls low strikes.
He did last year and was a productive player, but I think this
Angel Hernandez is just a shitty umpire.
And train
foul ball
for a full season.
One out, one on here in the bottom of the first. Should be a 9-inning game if I'm not mistaken.
He has a keen eye at the plate. We know that. He's an on-base and walks machine.
Hicks is up.
He's behind 0-2 here to Boyd.
I've had 2 free season on MLB at bat. Yeah, I mean the 2 free. Yeah, if you have T-Mobile, you have MLB at bat for like free or whatever, which is pretty cool. Do I play cold? No, I don't play shooting games. I'm terrible at them. Diamondbacks won again yesterday. Put up 9. Damn, that's good. Hell yeah, that's good space. Harper hit a home run. God damn it. I'm so jealous. I wish we had Bryce. He's so good. 1-2 count for Aaron Hicks.
In this first inning, Boyd will come in on right-handers. And when you're a right-handed batter,
this dude looks like this dude's got steroid arms.
See if your hands are going to be quick enough to react to that fastball.
You have MLB at bat noties.
LeMahieu's
That's strike.
Come
on, dude. Oh my goodness. This is what I mean. Like that should have been a strike, dude. That looked like a strike. Don't pay attention to that pitch tracker. That thing is not very accurate. This guy's got a weird zone.
And Hicks
that fly out
to right field.
Should be an F9.
Should be an easy one for Green, and it is 2 away.
2 down. Plays at first or second. Who's up? Oh, Juan Carlos Stanton. How did I not notice that was Juan Carlo? He's like bigger than everybody. He's just a big piece of shit walking up. Just kind of like pum. Like, oh yeah, I was like, who the hell is this? Who the fuck else would it be? Is the football player body playing baseball? Yeah, that's either Aaron Judge or Juan Carlos Stanton.
Said he was seeing the ball pretty well, which is a good sign.
It's so early. Brian Cashman talked about it before the game. Obviously, we
Oh,
evaluate
fuck,
what's
0-1.
in front of us.
He just tried to hit a home
Sanchez
run.
has looked good with a couple of home runs, but for somebody like Stanton, it's about getting his timing down, getting the number of
Bullshit.
at-bats
All
that he
spring
feels
is
he
trying to
needs
jack
during
home
spring
runs.
training to be ready
You're
for
wearing
the
your Bryce
season.
Harper shirt right now?
And
Hell
the
yeah.
Yankees hope and pray that he can be the guy
And
he
he
was
went
in the
deep.
postseason. 6 home runs and 31 plate appearances. Cashman said he felt as if
This at bat
Stanton
is
was
scary.
going
Yeah,
to
it
hit a
is,
home run
dude. This
every
guy
time
can
he was
jack
up.
the
That's
shit
how
out of it.
Fierce he
1-1.
looked at the plate.
For some reason, him and Aaron Judge did not go play in the NFL, and this is what they look like. They're just gigantic dudes who can hit like 50 home runs a season. Ah, hit him. Oh, nope, okay.
Pitch just over his shoe tops, and that'll allow LeMahieu
Just got out of the way, so that's going to be a pass ball or wild pitch, however they're going to rule it.
Stanton, too, guys, in the offseason, Brian Cashman said he's a DH.
Kind of, yeah, they're going to go wild pitch.
Coming inside.
Yeah, that's a wild pitch, yeah. They just ruled it wild pitch. That's not good. Runner at second on the wild pitch. 1-2 count for Juan Carlos Stanton.
If he can get out there in the outfield. Cashman had talked about those.
They aren't cheap shots, they're
body
bombs.
injuries.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Stanton
Harper bombs
avoid
them
that.
too. Yeah, no,
Obviously,
anything Harper
that
hits is
what the
usually a
Yankees
bomb.
need.
But yeah, I agree,
think
Derek.
Boone
Yeah,
wants to
no,
make sure
Stanton and
that
Judge, they
keeping that
beat
door
the
open
shit
is
out of the bit. What the
flexibility
hell?
of having Stanton, who is a very good athlete, play the outfield as well.
And
I think the ump
kinda
just
like
farted.
That, Jack. I mean,
Stanton
is still a relatively young man.
I just
to
farted.
Say,
I had
okay,
to fart.
you're a DH now moving forward. I don't know if that sits well with him, but it gives Aaron Boone the option if he can go out there in left field and play a few games.
Right. Jesus Christ, dude.
You know the Yankees will be very careful with
This guy has a very, like, you do not pitch inside on this guy's diamond or something. Jesus Christ. Where'd that miss at?
Not putting him out there, and obviously the Yankees
I heard inside. It's like, really?
About how they did potentially use him in the outfield.
There's links right there, Black Ops 2.
3-1 pitch.
Lost him, ball four. Dude, Jesus Christ. These two pitches were not that inside. Like, I don't know what's up with this strike zone right now. This has got to be the most, like, we don't do inside pitching here umpire I've ever seen.
Wind at 6 miles per hour. Low humidity as well, so a beautiful afternoon of baseball at George M. Steinbrenner
Feels like
Field.
83 out there.
I hope Meredith Marakovitz is enjoying the weather in Tampa.
I don't know what to tell you then. I really don't know what to tell you. Get a better playback device. Get a better computer.
From left to right, so enjoy it.
Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I can't.
I feel so bad for you.
I'm not going to scour on the internet for you to get a work, you know.
It was already a wonderful day here in Tampa.
All right.
Really lucked out with some good weather. The
Who's
night
up,
game
Voit?
on Wednesday was
Yeah,
probably one
Voigt's
of the
up.
coolest days we've had in about 2 weeks.
Was that 6?
I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just,
I mean, it might have dipped to 59.
I can only, you know,
Maybe.
you know.
Breaking ball to Luke Voigt with 2 away here. Voigt, of course, 22 homers last year, led the majors. A 1 pitch misses inside.
Bob, you mentioned the 22 home runs to lead the major leagues, and obviously everybody remembers that, but I just have a vivid memory of Luke Voigt hobbling around the bases after he hit those home runs to continue to be as productive as he was, playing with that foot issue. Is that the way he described it all year long? I mean, that goes a long way for me, and I'm sure his teammates, the way he went out there and played hurt and was a very productive hitter.
I was going to say in the Yankee injury glossary for 2020.
I guess I'll just take that link off, though.
Was right up there next
If it's
to
not
a
working.
hamstring.
That's now in the Harvard
Because,
Medical Journal.
you know, everyone else who does, like, live reaction to games doesn't, like, give people links, and all people do is bitch about the ones I give, so I'll just unlink it.
And here
All right.
was Voigt playing 56 games.
I won't provide
playing
links anymore.
long stretches in a row where he didn't
Anyway,
have to
1-2.
pay off, and he's dealing with that foot issue.
1-2 fastball ripped to third base.
Yeah.
Torkelson lays out.
Hey, there we go.
And a nice dig by Castro.
Hey, thank you, Fabian. I appreciate it.
Couple hard hit balls result
There we go. Good job by Torkelson there at third.
As they leave 2 aboard, we head to the top of the second.
Makes a play,
Scoreless game in Tampa.
gets up and kind of short hops it over to first, and first baseman makes a good play. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a 0-0 game. It's a commercial break, so I'm muting the audio. Muting the audio because it's a commercial break. 0-0 game heading into the top of the second. Ramos, Torkelson, and Castro up in the inning. Yeah, he's played both of those balls real well at third today, so very good to see. Very good to see. It's commercial breaks right now, so we'll see how long this game takes. It's supposed to be a full 9-inning one. Yeah, no, not a good inning. Not a good inning for Boyd. 26 pitches. Boyd is just, it's Boyd. Yeah, I'm not gonna help you anymore with links. Anybody? Sorry. All people do is complain about the links. So, get a better playback device, or yeah, I'm just not giving links anymore. All people say is, well, they're not working. They're not working. Oh, tough luck then. I don't know what to tell you. I'm done doing that. Every other streamer who live reacts to games doesn't drop links and shit like that, or just don't do that, and all I get is complaints. So. There's no reason to do that anymore. Miggy's not playing today, no. Well, the pickups the Tigers had? Probably the AJ Hinch. Like this offseason, yeah, getting AJ Hinch to be the manager was their best pickup. Might be it for Boyd. I don't know. They might let him go, too. All right, here comes the second inning.
Scoreless game in Tampa as we head to the top of the second. Earlier today, Aaron Boone had a chance to talk to Meredith Marakovits, and Meredith asking him how he's feeling in the wake of having a pacemaker installed on Wednesday.
Aaron, first and foremost, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I really do. What a difference, you know.
Yeah, no problem, Elongate. I appreciate it. Ramos or Grossman? I don't know. I don't really know what their impact is going to be until the season gets going. I don't. To me, they're both guys that seem like they're going to get traded if we're not like in playoff contention by by the deadline. You know what I mean, Derek? Those feel like trade bait. Those two guys.
Getting rolling around today. I'm grateful that I got this done and ready to move forward.
1-0.
What were some of the symptoms that you were experiencing that led you to get checked out and eventually?
But they both seem like good additions so far.
It's been the last couple months. You know, I just felt like a little more lethargic.
Hey, base hit. Ramos gets a hit. That could be. Oh no, is that foul? They ruled it foul. Fucking. Oh no, is that fair? Huh?
Certainly dizzy. I was really starting to get winded on some simple tasks, and especially I think the last week or so.
They're gonna interrupt the Torkelson bat to listen to this dude talks about. Yeah, he does, Sean. Yeah, he does.
Winded just from playing catch, and you know, I think just some people.
Are we really gonna miss the Torkelson at bat to listen to this guy talk about this?
Coaches that I told, and I told Cash, but I think like you know.
All right, here comes Torque. That's a double for Ramos. Leadoff double.
You know,
here comes Torkelson.
Myself or quite as good, so. They
0-1. Fuck. He got froze up there.
In there, and I'm really excited that I did it and feel great right now.
Prior to going in for the procedure, it was important to you
worse
that
than
you
radio.
spoke to your team first, and they actually saw you. Why was that such an important step in the process of getting this?
All right, 0-1.
Yeah, just because I
Here's
really
the pitch.
hadn't spoken to anyone about it.
0-2 fouled it off.
To the hospital a little suddenly the night before. Like I hadn't planned on doing that. And I just wanted them to know that, you know, I was very at ease with everything that I knew I was going to have to go through.
Come on, this is what I wanted to watch. Torkelson bat. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Why are they doing this during the Torque at bat?
They're, you know, focused on the task at hand.
Let me try something. I'm gonna post one more link one more time, but it's gonna be the one that Trey was using.
You know, I know having gone down this heart road a lot over the course of my life, you know, I know when people hear things.
I wonder if he's. Yeah, there we go.
You know, it can certainly get your attention when it's a matter of the heart, and I totally understand that. I just wanted to make sure that they knew that I was in a good place.
This has been said at work by one person.
The video they sent back to wish you well.
Other than the person who posted it, so if you want to use that as a link, I would appreciate a like if you go to use it. That's literally like the last one I can think of that might be a good option, though.
Just wanted to make sure I was all right, and then
so that was posted by one of the people who watch streams that way or sports that way. So if you're looking for a link, that's the last one I can think of. I don't know if it'll work.
Did you always know this could be
I struck out. God damn it.
No,
One out, runner at
this,
second. Torkelson strikes
I've
out.
always known that there's something related.
Buff Streams is
to
working for
what I
me.
went through.
Yeah, it's kind of variant, whatever one will
You know,
work.
maybe
It's kind of hit and
but I do
miss.
think this is something that's different. You know, and that's why when I originally
Castro
went
up,
through
Harold
all my
Castro, that
checkups and
is.
stuff back in New York and then down here, everything.
Maybe he
was
can push
checking
one
out
into,
well.
you know, push one into the outfield, get a base hit here.
The issues I've had
Plate
in the
this runner
past.
at
So
second.
This is something different.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know
did
what
not
kind of
expect
speed
this at
Ramos
all.
has.
He very much snuck up on me, but I'm glad we got to the bottom of it because I really
Ball
do
one.
feel so much better.
You seem like you have a
Buff
ton
Streams
of
is working
energy,
for you.
like you mentioned. When are you?
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
kind of
back
like
there
hit
at
and miss,
center
it
field?
seems.
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe, you know, tomorrow we're on the road. I'm hoping to, if right now it's about passing intake.
Yeah, I mean, I
You know,
commented.
I'd
Things I
probably be
comment
there
on
today
YouTube should
if it
show up
wasn't
on
for that.
Twitch.
So I got tested yesterday, today.
But I'll
and
guess
I
I'll
actually
come
came
and
to
open
the
up a
parking
special
lot to
window
get a
just for
rapid test
Twitch.
a little bit
Even though
earlier.
I know that it
So
shows up when I
hopefully
comment
all
on
goes well with
YouTube
that,
over on
and I'm
Twitch.
back in our little bubble, so to speak.
Here.
And I
'Cause
can
now
get back to
it's
work.
gonna re-show up over on
Will
the
there
other
be any
one.
restrictions when you come back? Do you have to manage your
Shitty ass
lifestyle or your
Twitch, dude.
stress level in any certain way?
No, I don't think so. I'm
Pretty
it's
much, Derek. Ah,
very
damn
boring.
it.
In fact,
2
I
down.
can't wait to, you know, hop back on the Peloton.
That ball
'cause
got hit into foul
I've been
territory
really
and out was
slacking in that
made.
department, and it's been because of this. So I'm hoping my first ride is a lot better, and I can start raising my ranking again on there a little bit. My arm is the one thing.
I don't care.
probably for the next
So,
month,
what
I'm
does
not
that
allowed
mean?
to really
I don't know what
do
that
much
means,
with
dude.
My left arm, or you know,
I don't-
lift as
okay,
much
good
weight
for you.
or anything like that. So I might be a little frail. Over
I'm
the
so
next
tired
month,
of,
but
like,
I'll put
having
that
to,
back
like-
on. Don't worry about it.
Why don't people have
I know
ways
you're
to
itching
watch
get back here
games
and to
figured
see your
out?
guys play. Luckily, we'll have you for 9 innings today on the Yes Network, so you can watch
It's
your
like,
team
why
that
do I
way.
have to be
But we
everybody's
are
like
all
fucking link
extremely,
distributor?
Happy that you came through the procedure
2021.
well,
How
and
do
we're
we
gonna
not know
see
how
you
to
back
find
on
shit on the
field soon.
internet?
Thanks, Meredith, and
Oh,
thank you to you and everyone with Yes, and just everyone.
I have no idea,
really
man. This is a
around
long
the world.
this is a long inning
It's been
though.
overwhelming. The amount
Or a
of
long
people that have reached
interview.
out to me, and it's been touching and humbling.
Of course, they
and
smacked this up
I'm
right
so
in the middle of
grateful
our
for
at bat,
it,
not during their
I'm
at
just
bat
happy
inning.
to hopefully get back here real soon. But thank you.
Aaron Boone. Sounds like get well
1-1.
soon. Maybe we're too late for that. He's excited just to get back to the ballpark. Jack, he got as far as
Badu
the
is
parking lot
up.
today.
I watched the Zoom conference call that he had with reporters, and he said his son was out, he was at the stadium, and he so much.
Badu hasn't been
wished
too
he
bad.
could've
He could
stayed,
be
but
like a
obviously
sneak
with
guy to
COVID
make the team
protocols,
as
he
like
had
a
to get his
depth move.
test, make sure he
He's
gets
got good
negative,
speed
and
so far.
Great job by Meredith with that interview. I found
2-2,
it very
2-1,
interesting,
sorry,
guys,
2-1
that
rather.
a couple of hours before he's getting ready to have the pacemaker inserted, Yankees have a Zoom meeting with their coaching staff every day. There's Aaron Boone doing the Zoom meeting from the hospital
Max?
bed. That's a leader right there. That's a guy who says, listen, I'm in this with you. I want you to know I'm going to be okay. I'm here
See what
for the
Badu
meeting.
does. 2-1.
Well, he's watching Domingo German in a nice top
2-2.
half of the second inning. It was a leadoff double, ground rule double by Wilson Ramos, but then a strikeout of Spencer Torkelson and a pop from Harold Castro. So here's Akil Badu.
Looks like we're about to go down. We're getting fucking
Badu
carved
was a
up by
Rule 5
Domingo
pick from
German.
The Twins, Bob, drafted in the second round by the Twins in 2016. The Tigers taking a
Get
shot
toe
on
up.
him. 22 years old. Never played above A ball. So obviously with the Rule 5 pick, in order for the Tigers to keep him, he's got to make their 26-man roster. So Badu looking to impress this spring.
Yeah, these Rule 5 picks are always
Flash
risky.
Fastball, good changeups away.
Yeah, I would say.
I think I remember the last Tiger that I remember that was in that one of those situations. I believe it was Chris Shelton. Is one of the clearest examples of like a pretty decent Rule 5 pick for the Tigers. There might be better ones in more recent memory, but the most clear one I can think of is like fucking Chris Shelton. He killed it in one spring, came out and started smacking the crap out of it. Victor Reyes? Oh yeah, Victor Reyes too, okay.
German, little breaking ball inside and misses, so 3-2.
I just remember Chris Shelton because he was smacking the crap out of it. Hey, you're good, dude. It's fine, man. It's a good elongated must.
Got to come up with that finishing pitch to get the strikeout.
Yeah, you wonder if the changeup is going to be the weapon here. First base open. You know, the 19th season, you see some of the numbers for German. You know, probably this is going to be his last inning. See if he throws a changeup here.
God damn it.
And gets a strikeout, so 2 strikeouts the inning.
Not good, not good.
He looked very good in his spring debut. We're through 1.5. Yankees coming up.
That'll probably be the end for him. He's probably only going to pitch the 2 innings here. But God, he looked good. He might even go 3. We'll see how they want to approach it. They'll go to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Yankees, it'll be Torres, Gardner, and Sanchez. Torres, Gardner, and Sanchez. Pitching, I think they'll run out Matt Boyd. I'm pretty sure. He did throw a lot of pitches in the first inning, so I don't know if they'll want to run him again, but we'll see. Makes sense to want to run him out there. Tigers are struggling. Yeah, so far, yeah. Herman's dealing right now. What's up, Crom? But again, Herman hasn't pitched in over a year because he beat up his wife in the offseason. So he had to kind of take a year off and this until now, but Josh Hamilton. Yeah, Josh Hamilton was a Rule 5 pick. Yeah, there's tons of good Rule 5 picks. I was just talking more specifically for the Tigers. There's like he said, Reyes, just some random guys throughout and then like another decent one was Chris Shelton for a couple years. That guy was hilarious. He came out just hitting the shit out of home runs for a minute. Not my ace. Hashtag not my ace. I'm taking it to the Supreme Court if I got to about Boyd being my fucking ace. Herman said he was retiring like in October, but I guess he decided to come back. Yeah, he put himself into like a self-imposed exile, and like I don't know. They were trying to like gin up some corny comebacks like fucking tale for him on the Yankees, and it's like he beat up his wife and I think he got suspended for a year. Turnbull's my ace. You can have your Spencer. You can have your Matthew Boyd. My ace is Spencer Turnbull.
Through 1.5 at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. It's a scoreless game so far. A hit for the Tigers.
You can have your Matthew Boyd.
There's 6, 7, 8 hitters up here in the bottom half of the second, starting with shortstop Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, I know. Game's back on.
Matthew Boyd in a
Strike
second
one.
inning of work.
What the fuck, man?
This is inside, ball 1.
Bob Flash brought this up before about the 60-game season last year, and
Dude, they're not calling anything a strike. Ball.
Guys who had
Ball.
Seasons.
Ball.
I'm surprised at
Ball.
how many people
If you don't swing, it's a ball.
Torres bandwagon based on his season last year. 38 home runs.
Literally, that's in the fucking strike zone, and they called that shit a ball. That was also in the strike zone, and they called it a ball.
Shortening up his swing on 2 strikes.
Badu later doo-doo. This ump is doo-doo, man. He's fucking playing favorites for some reason. 2-1 right now. Miguel, you can throw one right down the middle. Ball. 2-2.
Flash, do you think...
Yeah, I want robo-umps. Exactly, sports expert. They're coming, by the way.
Having Brian Cashman actually mention that
yeah, Mize will probably be better than Schoolball will be. All Mize has to do is get his goddamn control under fire a little bit. And that's just, you know, that's got to be, that's like a combo of nerves and random shit.
Looks like he's in good shape.
Umpires be, yeah, he's doing his best Angel Hernandez impersonation.
How he finished up last year. I think that's what he probably took into the offseason.
Full count.
It was a 60-game season. It was a strange season. He's talked about
that. Oh, well,
that.
it's just a preseason. Who really gives a shit?
Healthy, first of all, and productive.
It'd be nice, though, if they'd call a good game, though.
3-2 pitch from Boyd.
Yeah, good pitch, Matt.
And a breaking ball, swing and a miss.
Every so often, Matthew Boyd throws a pitch like that makes you go, God damn, what a good pitch.
Runs that fastball in on the right. He's been beating the right.
Blake is going. Did he sign with the? Did he sign with the Nets?
Where Ramos just sits middle of the plate and it dives down and in, and Gleyber swings right over the top.
That wouldn't be too shocking. Good pitch by Matthew Boyd right there.
Impressed by Boyd's honesty. Reading a couple of interviews that he's done this offseason, he had some lower.
Even these scumbag Yankee announcers have to admit that was a fucking really good pitch.
Issue. And he felt
Chargers
that
are shopping Pro Bowl
impacted his
guard
delivery,
Trey Turner.
altered his mechanics,
Lots of teams.
But he didn't use that as an excuse. He said, listen, I'm good enough.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
still
sports expert. I'm
succeed
seeing that too.
with
I've
my
started to
stuff,
notice there's a lot of
no matter
movement of
what
O
is
linemen. The
going on
Giants,
out
now
there
the
in
Chargers.
Reminded me of
I think I've
something
seen the
that
Saints are
David
trying to
Cohn
see about
has
moving
repeatedly
linemen.
said. When you,
It's very
in your
interesting.
day, would have a pitcher who would say something
Especially
like
since
that,
the Caps only
owning
expected
that
185 to
6+
190.
ERA, I have to believe that as a
That'll be
teammate,
2
you're
outs.
heartened to
No
hear
on.
Brett Gardner
Bottom of the
flips one
second.
into center
Due up
field.
now is
For
Gary
number 2.
Sanchez.
Well, Jack, you know this better than anybody, but you mentioned
They call him
that.
the
I think
filthy
it's very
Sanchez
true.
on the team.
If you're on the field, you're not hurt. You're out there. You're good enough to go out there. You got to perform. So we'll see
That's
if
his
the injuries
nickname.
are behind
His mother
Boyd and
affectionately
lead
calls
the
him Lil
staff,
Filthy.
which probably at the end of the year is going to be a young staff.
But that's only
Gary
his
Sanchez
mom can
batting
call
eighth
him
this
that.
afternoon for the Yankees. On Monday against the Tigers, hit an absolute bomb to center field.
Oh yeah, he can hit though. Strike one. Man, Matthew Boyd dealing this
Raising
inning.
pitch low in the zone, strike one.
What the hell? Where's this all of a sudden, Matthew Boyd? What the
Guys are
fuck
talking
was
about
that?
Gary in the open, and
That was
you
a
can
beautiful
make the
pitch.
argument that the Yankees are going to go as far.
What
as
the
Gary
fuck is
Sanchez
that?
will take them.
Oh,
he's
2 on
hit
it.
2 home runs already. He's talked about changing.
Dude, this is what's so frustrating about Matthew Boyd. It's like he starts to fool you with like very good pitching for like a few guys, and then he just throws a fastball right down the middle at like 85 miles an hour, and he gives up a giant home run. And you're just like, what the fuck? I got my hopes up for nothing on this one.
But more importantly,
Like, watch. He's going to strike Gary Sanchez out on a filthy pitch. Oh, never mind. That was a good pitch. It's just Gary got a piece of it. Yeah, I don't know, Derek. I have no idea. That was a beautiful inning by Matthew Boyd.
We'll take it to the top of the third.
Whatever.
Scoreless.
Whatever. What's up, Kevin? That's what's so frustrating about Matthew Boyd. It's like he'll have an inning like that, and then he'll throw 27 pitches in the first inning. It's just like, dude, why can you not be consistent? You'd be so who knows? Maybe Fetter fixed him. Who knows? All right, due up for the Tigers. It'll be Riley Green, Garcia, and Grossman. Riley Green, Greg Garcia, and I believe Robbie Grossman. I don't know if they'll still be pitching Herman. They might be. But what's up, Kevin? How you doing? Yeah, so we get to see Riley Green play today. That's always cool. You know what would suck is if, like, oh, they did do a pitching change. Hold on. They're going to bring in Michael King. Michael King is now pitching for the Yankees. What's up, Thomas? Oh, Derek. Jinx, Derek, you owe me a soda. You owe me a Coke, you bitch. I'll punch you right in the stomach if you speak before. No, I'm just kidding. Mattress Firm is a money laundering business. If you don't know, there's a whole goddamn conspiracy about Mattress Firm. I just seen a Mattress Firm commercial. What is this? What is this shit? Go Michigan Wolverines, beat Michigan. Oh, they cheated, bro. Actually, I have it on pretty good authority there, Thomas. That the Michigan pushed hard to use Dominion scorekeeping equipment. Yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. That's right. Yeah, you didn't know that about old cheating Michigan, huh? They used Dominion scorekeeping, and let's just say that's getting challenged. That result last evening. A lot of fraud happened in that game. 1 point Michigan State was up, then they lost. How does that happen?
What piece of the puzzle can Michael King be for the Yankees this season?
Well, he's another starter pitcher, I should say, Bob.
So you were part of the fraud, Thomas.
Rotation or
interesting.
Bullpen. He could be a
way to admit you're part in a fraud. Welcome to a lawsuit, buddy.
Type pitcher.
Mr. Perpetrator of fraud. How much they pay you?
That was a pitch that
scumbag insider. No, just kidding. Michigan State isn't very good this year.
He was getting balls hit in the air. That's not King's.
1-0.
He needs to have that two-seamer work for him to get ground balls.
I'm just fucking
he
around.
To throw more changeups against the Blue Jays as well.
Yeah, no, Michigan basketball is just really good this year. 1-1, good pitch there by King.
And that didn't work for him either against the Blue Jays. So He needs to tighten things.
Michigan very well could win a natty this year.
This is an audition to try and show that he can be part of that 2021 staff.
Facing right fielder Riley Green.
That should be an outfield. That was an easy out. One out here. Riley Green grounds out pretty. I forgot that was Riley Green. Jesus, dude. He just like, it was a good piece. It was just, you know, whatever. At least he went the other way with it, I guess.
Trying to get a spot on this team. Things need to get
Ohio State plays Illinois tomorrow. I think Michigan State plays Michigan again, like in like a day. It's some bullshit. Michigan State's about to get their shit ran again. Maybe some miracle happens and State pulls an upset, but I highly doubt that.
Only a 60-game season last year.
Be funny though.
Greg Garcia. Guys, is it safe to say that most every team in the majors will employ?
Well, whatever's going on at this baseball game, you can hear the sirens.
Absolutely. I mean, the Tigers are already saying they're probably going with a 6-man rotation.
Somebody done died in St. Pete, Florida. Some old person just done slipped on, you know, is dead.
We're going to need a guy like Mike.
That's like 18 different sirens. That's a fire truck, police, ambulance.
That are going to be optioned down to the minor leagues and back to the big leagues to cover some innings. And it's not only
Michigan State play Michigan Wolverines on Sunday. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, it should be a good one. I'm sure Michigan will win again.
I was talking to Buck Showalter, obviously former
what up,
Yankee,
Christopher?
Oriole, Diamondback
March 7th. Thank you
manager,
guys. Thank you
three-time
guys.
manager of the year.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They play each other pretty good. Yeah, I would put money on Michigan winning that game.
There is going to be
2-1.
tremendous value in having guys that you can option out of your bullpen. You're
2-2.
going to need that one or two revolving door
Garcia up.
out of
That
the
is Greg
bullpen
Garcia.
So you can have some fresh arms and be able to bring.
It's always weird
some
when
pitchers up. He said it's a
I hope this doesn't come across
Not
as anything,
everyone
but like
might realize, but he said there's a lot of value.
whenever I
Of
see
course,
somebody with like a
King
last
fits
name
that
of like
profile.
Garcia and their name is
Nelson
like
fits
Greg,
that
I'm like,
profile.
oh, boy, that's a
Miguel
weird
Andujar
combo
fits
of
that profile.
names.
So those
That's just the
type of
first name
pitchers
you
are going to
don't
have
normally
tremendous
see
value.
like with that last name set.
Two quick outs for
Just
Mike
Gregory.
McKinney.
What?
You know, it's funny.
How-
If all your everyday regulars do their job and stay healthy,
Your name very
you
much
think
does
about
not
it,
fit
right?
your
They
other
write their
name.
own
It's like
storylines,
most
but
first names kind of like, you know, culturally fit the
trying
last
to
name.
figure out
And then you look
how
at
many
Greg Garcia and you're just
innings
like,
your starting pitcher
oh,
can
that's a
give you, at
weird
least early in the
combo.
season. And then
Are you
as that
like
goes,
like
who's
Hispanic or
your
is your
reliable
family
guys
from
that can give
Spain?
you one or two
That's
innings
probably
and
more
get
the
into
you know
back
the
into
thing.
bullpen.
You know
Yeah,
that's
I
more
think
the
that
joke
all
is
develops
you
and
know
evolves
they are
during the
he's
year,
just a
Bob,
white dude with the
and
last
I've
name
actually
Garcia.
enjoyed,
But it's always just weird. It's always a little like, oh okay, that's a little different.
Back from two Tommy Johns.
Normally you don't see
He
the
was
word
thinking,
Greg
okay,
with
maybe I could throw
Garcia.
120, 140 innings. And
It's
then he
just
said,
a
"Wait
weird
second, why
mismatch of
am I
names.
limiting myself already before I go out on the mound?" So I think A.J. Hinch, the new manager of the Tigers, has
And I think of
mentioned
Greg,
this.
I think of
Let's
like a
just
40-year-old
run them
dude
out
with a
there and
really
see what
bad
we have,
porn
and then
addiction,
eventually
or like a
we're gonna
drug
make some
addict. Like I just think
adjustments
of like a
along the way.
bad,
We have to back
just a
somebody
dude who's
up a
down
little
bad
bit.
usually.
Maybe
Greg,
we could push
just a
somebody
creepy white
forward.
guy name.
I think that's the right way to go about it. Just
Ohio
gotta
State
keep
is
an
at home
open mind
tomorrow. We
and
should
pay
be,
attention day to day
we
to
should
how
win,
you
but
guys
who
are doing.
knows?
King
You guys
tries
should,
to
yeah.
whistle
Illinois is
one on
weird
the
though.
inside
They're
part
kind of like that
before it
upset
misses,
team.
2-1.
Michigan has a chance for the
Great
one
miss
seed.
up
Hopefully they
there.
get it. It would be nice to see a
Flash, I
Michigan
mean,
team win.
I still are you
Um,
nodding your head, but you put a pitch there. That's a good take by
No,
Grossman,
Thomas,
who
there's
has
no
really
reason to
good-
let extra innings play.
But
It's already a struggle to get
that's
these teams
exactly
to want
what
to play
King needs to
9.
do.
And King quickly comes back.
You don't like Grossman right now?
Foul ball evens the count at 2-2.
Oh, thank you for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. Yeah, Grossman's up. He's 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. You're not a Grossman guy?
Ground ball right side. LeMahieu is
62
there.
in Chicago. That's the good weather. It's pretty nice in Michigan too. I haven't looked at the actual weather.
1-2-3 inning. Still
1, 2, 3. The Tigers go again. Yeah, no, there's not much to Grossman yet. You know, he's not. You know, he's 222 average. Ramos has been pretty good signing though. Andujar, LeMahieu, and Judge do up in the bottom of the 3rd. Andujar, LeMahieu, and Judge. I don't know why I struggled on LeMahieu. We'll see who the Tigers bring in. I'm gonna guess some bum that I've never heard of before is gonna come in and pitch. Well, actually, hold on. I'm gonna guess Brian Garcia is gonna come in. Yeah, Brian's another kind of weird one, sorta. With the last name Garcia, where you're kind of like, what the fuck, really? Called it. That was a good one. I didn't even know if he was warming up. That was just a shot in the dark. Hell yeah. Look at that ace call right there. I had no idea either. You guys got to give me that one. That was a good fucking call right there. I thought about Brian Garcia is going to come in. And now he's coming in. I'm thinking in the same vein as AJ Hinch. I got the same big brain as our manager. I could be a baseball coach probably. It's a commercial break, by the way, or else it'd be unmuted. Since it's a pitching change, it might be a second longer here. Yankees set MLB record homering in 28 straight games. I think they broke their own record, which is so annoying when a team does that. It's like, God damn it. Like the Patriots. The last team to win this many Super Bowls was the Patriots. It's like, oh, yeah, that's annoying. Why do you gotta like? And I'm a Patriots fan. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, yeah, you shouldn't say if they broke their own record. That just sounds bad. If the Yankees broke their own record of homering in 28 straight, their old record was 27 straight.
From the studio, the hot stove set. Bob Lorenz, John Flaherty, Jack Curry, of course. Meredith.
How the hell did they see the game from that far away? They must have those little. It's televised, yeah, somewhat Motor City. It's on various links. Ramos hit a bomb. Yeah, Ramos fucking crashed it.
Garcia is, Bob. He faced 93 hitters last year.
Brian was good last year. Brian had a 1.66 ERA last year. He was really good. He's one of our best bullpen guys.
Power bats. He is a guy who has a very low strikeout rate, 13%. He has a very low swing and miss rate, 16%. Yet you saw the other numbers. The other numbers are solid.
He just pops it. He just gets people out. Who gives a shit?
21 in the third innings. He gets a fly out there. AJ Hinch hasn't.
Dude is consistently a great pitcher for the Tigers. Oh shit! Why did my thing go away?
Garcia, a University of Miami product, has done a really good job. They think
Garcia's been great. I'm very happy with him. I'm not sure if he's a closer though. You know what I mean with Brian Garcia? Maybe. I think he was 4 out of 6 in saves.
Well, it led to swing and contact there, and you could see Andujar was frustrated because he bit.
I just don't know about him being a closer, Garcia.
Resulting in a.
All right, Thomas. Have a good day too, my friend.
Back to the top of the Yankees lineup and DJ LeMahieu.
Like Garcia, Cisneros, Soto. Yeah, exactly. Those to me, I think Cisneros should be the closer, but like Garcia should be in that conversation. But it's he's not a hard thrower, and it's so weird to not put like a gas thrower as a closer.
So Bob, because we're in the studio, we obviously have the luxury of seeing different camera angles.
But he's so goddamn effective at getting outs as a goddamn bullpen worker. It's like,
and they can't shift.
Right tackle Taylor Morton, first tag of the offseason so far. Oh, all right. Solid move. But I do think Garcia wouldn't be a bad option. But I think Cisneros throws a little harder and has more like closery, strikeout-y, kind of like more electricity in him. Whereas Garcia just doesn't seem like a closer. We should have really never. Dude, Shane Green was the greatest self-creation of a closer I've ever seen a team do. We took a starting pitcher and made him into a badass closer for us personally, and it just didn't work anywhere else. It was the weirdest situation I've ever seen, and I wish the Tigers would somehow pull that up. I thought they were trying to do that with Daniel Norris last year, but Daniel Norris remembered how to be a starter all of a sudden, so that's whatever. But Daniel Norris was on his path to becoming a badass fucking closer, I was pretty sure. I was very pro Norris to the bullpen, Norris to the closer role, in a very similar Shane Green but better type situation, because fucking Norris can throw 5-6 pitches like commandedly, and that's deadly as a closer, especially when you can gas it and you're like used to starting. Then you come in and gas it as a closer for fucking 3 batters usually. That'd be deadly with a guy like Norris. But Norris figured out how to start again, so that's hopefully. Soto, I'm not opposed to Soto as the closer. He's just so young and raw. I just, you see the flashes. I think Soto is like the most closer of the group of those 3 guys. But the problem for me with Soto is he's just so raw. Like, he's just so young. I don't know if he's ready. He is a closer though. Like, as much sense as that might make, it's just when do you let him start closing games? Like this year, next year, halfway through this year.
The shifts just taking away so many hits, it makes it tougher on the hitter.
Like, what if Cisneros actually good at the role? What do you do with Soto then?
Doesn't have to fight that.
I'm surprised to hear that, though. You think of the great Pete Rose, right? Be able to hit the ball anywhere.
But Soto strikes me as the future closer, 100%. But he's just so, like, lacks confidence.
Surprised too. We were talking about Paul O'Neill.
Like, it just seems like Soto's still so young with the confidence up. What's up, Daniel? Browns All-Pro guard Wyatt Teller spotted carrying an alligator. That's hilarious. Sports expert. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Hey, LeMahieu gets a hit. Fuck. 1 out hit for DJ LeMahieu. If Marchie, I don't know why I love baseball and the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I watch the game on TV. Yeah, they televise most game, my friend. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's good to be, you know, nothing wrong with liking the Tigers. If you need a way to watch the game over on Twitch or over in the way where you're from, hold on. I'll come over on the Twitch and drop a, I don't know if this will work. I don't know how country shit works and all that. But there are links to watch it because it is technically on like the Yes Network right now.
It's a ground ball to right field. That's a base hit, which would be good for him.
And that might be a good way to watch it. I don't think it's necessary. It's not hosted in America, that site. So based on that, usually they're a little better.
In his first at bat, he lined hard to third base.
Yeah, this will probably be replayed on MLB Network later for those who want to rewatch it. What's up, Don Don? But for those who need it, there's plenty. I have plenty of ways. Let me. Oh, UST.
And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball away evens the count at 1-1. Away.
But oh, cool. Hold on. This site is also working. No one's looked really good today. Here it is very difficult. Oh, fuck, that's gone.
Green is tracking it, and he's got it about a step away.
Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
Retreats to first. That's out number 2.
2 down. That ball was almost gone. I've been talking like a half an inch. Here's a couple links that you could try to use to try to find that the pitchings looked all right today, Don. The pitching, Matthew Boyd actually looked pretty good.
Spring training, there are a lot of
yeah, that was really scary. That was close.
Obviously, Judge didn't get it all.
It's on Yankees TV. That link I just posted, USTV, that's finally working and up and running. For a minute it was broken, but now that's a very good link, that USTV go.tv.
Now flips over to the left-hand batter's box.
But now there's a bunch of links all over the place. You know, if you use one of my links, just leave a like. I'd be very appreciative of that.
Plate discipline earlier. He really is the symbol.
Yeah, you should be able to find that one. You know, random games. The best one to keep, I would say, is for future reference. Just keep that one. And Fox Sports Detroit will be your best friend in the future. No, we have preseason games all the way till April 1st, or March 30th, I guess, is the last preseason game. So we've still got basically 25 days of preseason left. But first and third, that's not good.
Well, we talk about the shifts, and if you hit it this hard,
at least we were able to keep the run in from scoring. Riley, oh man, first and third though. These Yankees fan just said to me, we have no money and no prospects in our future. It's horrible. What? All the Tigers have is money. What we have, that's a dumb take. Hold on, I'll show you something.
Drew a walk in his first at bat. Looks at a breaking ball in for a strike. Strike 1.
Go spot track. Keep track of all this. Okay. The Tigers are spending currently. The tax threshold is $210 million. The Tigers are spending up to $76 million. Do some math. The Tigers have $115 million they could spend right now. Don't tell me the Tigers have no money when they have $115 million before we're even in tax consideration.
That swing
Now,
right there was
we
right
also
on
have one of the
time.
best
Just
young teams in all of
2 pitch.
baseball in terms of like everything's put together.
Another breaking
Yeah, 1 to
ball
2
and
days a week.
chopper to
I
short.
think it's all right, Derek.
Castro
I don't know.
has it, and that will do it. So the
No, I know,
Yankees
Motor
run
City.
to the
Just
bottom
reply
half of
with
the
that.
third
Be like, we have
with
115 million in extra cap right now. What are you talking about? It's going to go to commercial break. The Tigers pitch out of that mini jam there. Very good job by Garcia to get out of that. We're going to go to the top of the fourth. Jacoby Jones, Willie Castro, and Wilson Ramos due up. We'll see who the Yankees bring in to pitch, unless they keep the guy in. It's commercial break. I'll unmute it as soon as possible. They're like, bro, that's no money. What are they talking about? That's literally like the Tigers have like the second best fucking prospects in baseball. I don't know what they're what team has $120 million just chilling right now besides the goddamn Tigers. Like, we have literally unlimited dollars. We could have, if we really wanted to sign JT Realmuto, we could have overpaid him by like $20 million compared to the next closest person, and we'd still be very comfortable with money. I don't know where this notion that Detroit doesn't have it. We didn't have money. We were letting bad contracts go, but we don't pay Verlander anymore. The only bad contract we got left are goddamn, I can't even, and Skubal is a top rated prospect too, Derek. I think isn't Skubal in the top 100 as well, and Franklin Perez. We have a shitload of top prospects. That's the best part about the Tigers. Like, in terms of like the actual top 100, I'm pretty sure we got like 4 or 5 of those guys. But Torkelson's the number 1 prospect, I'm pretty sure. So, and Mize is the number 1 pitching prospect. Skubal is at least the top 25. We're good. Tigers are in very good shape. I don't know why people say we're not in good shape. Willie was, Isaac was. Yeah, Isak, Willie, like they all were literal top prospects. Like, I don't know why people are acting like we didn't just scour baseball and steal everybody's prospects for the likes of Alex fucking Avila and Leonis Martin. Like, that's my favorite part that nobody really gives Alex Avila any credit for. This dude was literally acquiring top prospects for fucking his son. Just random losers, dude. He'd like sign like, basically he's gonna. It'd be like if he was able to flip Robbie Grossman for like a top 5 prospect. That's basically what he's been doing for 4 years now. And it's quite incredible how quickly he's built this team back up to like something of promise. When Dave Dombrowski left it so goddamn barren, it wasn't even funny. 0-2 real quick. Oh, King is still in. They're going to leave King in.
Yeah, I think his versatility,
that's a base hit. Or that's going to be an out.
This is perfectly scripted.
Alex Lang from the Castellanos trade. Yeah, exactly. Alex Lang too. Like, and he doesn't seem like he's going to be bad. The Tigers, dude. Literally, all they keep doing, all Alavila's done is make money-ass signing trades. Beautiful job by Alavila, and nobody in Detroit is giving him any credit for the rebuild. He's done a really good job. Sorry. I mean, I'm in the minority group that thinks Alavila's a great GM. I don't care. Fucking sue me. Got to rebuild. He had to rebuild from absolutely nothing. Like nothing.
With Garcia, I think he ends up in the rotation. Schmidt is injured, so kind of eliminate him from the conversation right now.
And I get it. Rebuild, suck a dick. That was very sad and hard to go through.
Final spots, whether it's in the rotation or in the pen, I would lean toward the pen.
Your anger should be with Dave Dombrowski. Willie Castro's up, by the way.
With the way he pitches this spring.
No, I get it. And it was hard to see the vision he was doing. I seen it right away what he was up to. I was like, okay, this is gonna suck a bag of dicks, but boy, oh boy, boy, is it needed. So I've been defending him from the get-go. I've been one of the few defenders of Mr. Avila. But it's also my die-hard devotion to this Tigers team, where I really can't ever trash them or badmouth them, except for when they had Brad Asmus. That was the worst thing ever. Yeah, Willie gets on base hit. Yeah, Brad Asmus was the worst. Brad Asmus was the worst thing that this.
Here's Wilson Ramos. Jack, I think Severino is a huge wild card. When can he come back, and How does he
He didn't cut his son. He
Against
traded his son
Brian
for
Cashman
prospects.
was asked about that today, and he didn't want to lay out a calendar, but Severino himself
He did the
has
right
talked
thing. He
about
got rid of that bum-ass
summer,
Alex Avila
June,
for some
July.
prospects. I
You're
don't give a
never gonna
fuck.
rush
I
a
don't
guy
care,
back.
man. Sorry.
But
He's been.
you are going to
The guy literally
be
traded
very
his son.
happily and
I know he did.
hopefully
Cold fucking blooded.
that you not
Alavila's
only
a
get
cold blooded
Severino back, but
motherfucker.
then
Got to
you
build
get
his team
Severino
up.
at his
He's got
pinnacle.
moves to make.
And then you start to look at that
Bum-ass
Yankee
Alex.
rotation and what it could be.
Alex will be a
Week
good
ahead
coach
to
one
late
day.
in
I don't
the
want to
season
say
and potential
bum-ass.
postseason.
Alex will probably be a very good head coach one day. Like every goddamn mediocre catcher that somehow lasts 10 years in baseball.
And a strike on the inside corner. You saw that Ramos didn't really love that call.
We would call him Asmus. I actually didn't watch the Tigers. The day they hired him, I protested watching Detroit. I literally said, this is the worst move we've ever made as an entire franchise.
And Severino
I was like, no, this is bad. We need to fire him. We should have hired Ron Gardenhire. The hiring process literally should have gone like this. Leland retires. We hire Ron Gardenhire. We retain greatness. Simple as that. God damn it, we struck. God damn it, 2 down now. Runner at first, 2 out. Strikeout by Ramos. Yeah, I was so angry when we hired Asmus. I really just left. I quit watching the team. Yeah, I called him out. Yeah, I quit watching baseball. I just didn't watch. I was like, fuck this. Are we really going to throw away a World Series ring by not hiring Ron Gardenhire? Because why? He's the same coach as fucking Jim Leland. Same fucking coach as Leland. The players will respect him. Not one goddamn player on that Tigers team ever respected Brad Ausmus. Not even the young guys did. They took cues from the older players and went, oh, fuck this guy. This guy's a joke. Cabrera just outright defied him every step of the way. It was a bad situation. They should have never hired that fucking guy. Maybe after, you know, fucking maybe now, like after Gardy would have retired, maybe we hire Ausmus. Maybe that would have been the proper move. Maybe Ausmus's career wasn't destroyed by an early hiring, but it was just bad. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, AJ Hinch was on the, and yeah, also AJ Hinch and well, Ausmus was the starting catcher of the worst baseball team in history. We hired him as a manager. Fucking garbage, dude. I hate Brad Ausmus so much. Like, so much I hate that guy. And it's only because we made the worst decision ever and hired him. I think he would have been a good coach of a young team like this, actually. Like, I actually think that he would have been a good replacement for a retiring Ron Gardenhire. You know, he would have been assimilated with the organization. You know, hire him as like a bench coach or something. Let him learn under a guy like Gardenhire. Like, that should have been the move with poor Brad. I almost feel bad for him because he should have been handled better. He should have been the assistant coach to a guy like Gardy, and then earned his strike. Like, it's just the way they did that. They should have fucking hired Gardy at the end of Leland. That's what the move I thought everybody thought. It was the most. I'm so right in retrospect, and I've been right about this, and I always will be. And I knew I was right back then. They should have fucking hired Gardy back then. Let's go to the top of the 5th. Tigers make a little noise, but not really much has happened in this game. Both teams have only managed just 2 hits. The Yankees have had an additional base runner because of an error, I believe, or that's a wild pitch. I'm not sure how that's ruled right now. Actually, I think that's the wild pitch. Yeah, that was very uneventful, that inning. It's just nothing's happening. Very good pitching. So due up for the Yankees, it'll be Voit, Torres, and Gardner. I'm not sure if the Tigers will bring back out Brian Garcia or if they'll make a pitching move. So we'll see. I'm going to guess they stick with Garcia. Maybe. I don't know. It's commercial break. I'll unmute it as soon as possible. I wish I knew more about the Yankees so I could tell you guys more about them, except, like, they're really good. They've been pretty good my whole life. I don't really remember other than, like, maybe like a random couple years when they were kind of bad. They had Alex Rodriguez, which was funny. Oh, they did do a pitching change. Tyler Alexander. Oh, he's not. Yeah, I like Tyler Alexander. Okay, not bad. It's hilarious. He's already in the Hall of Fame, Alexander. His consecutive strikeout rip there, that was crazy. When how many did that get to? What, it get to 9 total dudes? He just K'd the fuck up. Oh, is the game back on? Cool.
Bottom half of the 4th inning.
It was amazing. Yeah, that was awesome to see. And I hope that's a sign for Mr. I hope Tyler just accepts that he's a reliever.
He'll face a lefty in Tyler Alexander.
Like, I know Tyler's fighting it and he wants to be a starter, but it's like, dude, you're a reliever, man. Like, I don't know why some of these dudes with like 4 fucking pitches think that they're like a major league starter. It's like, hey, what happens when you go through a lineup once? Oh, I kill him. What about the second time? Not very good. Doesn't go well for me usually. Guess what that means, buddy. That's what that means. 9 times out of 10, maybe you should try just being a long reliever or like a middle reliever. Maybe you should try closing.
Came in relief, struck out 9 straight batters.
It's one of the 9 straight. Yeah, that's crazy.
All-time record of 10 straight. So when A.J. Hinch and pitching coach Chris Fetter were trying to get their pitchers this spring to focus on getting ahead in the count, they showed a video. Who do you think was
They're a good
starring
pitch
in the
by
video?
Alexander.
Mr. Alexander from that 9 strikeout performance.
Well, the Yankees hoping he does not have his strikeout stuff this afternoon, but he's ahead of Luke.
This guy looks like a weird combo of. He looks like a weirdly buff young Leonardo DiCaprio.
35 last year. Good swing by
This guy
Boone.
batting, Voit.
You know, it's been the same old story in Detroit for years.
Like with
right?
this
They
batting
can
helmet
score
on
runs,
and like
but
this
what can they do
specific
out on the
gimmick
mound?
look
And,
get up
they've
he
got
has.
some
He kind of looks like a really
prospects
buff
coming up.
Leonardo
A guy by the name
DiCaprio.
of
It's kind of funny.
Scooble Casey Mize is going to be
9 straight, the end of the game with 10.
quality
That's what it
right-handed
was.
pitcher, Matt
Yeah.
Manning. So they're planning on these guys
Got sent to
coming at some
Cooperstown.
point, either this year or next year, and being the kind
1
of
and 2.
anchors
Ball in
of
the
their
dirt.
rotation.
Good wasted.
If they can figure out how to score some runs, maybe develop some young pitching. And they have a new manager in A.J. Hinch who served his suspension.
You know, it looks like
He's
every
back
one of the
now trying to
Yankees
lead
hitters
this
use
organization as Nick
steroids,
Nelson
and I know they
getting
don't.
his gun hot.
And it's
It'll be
very hard
interesting
to in the
see if
modern
Detroit
era
can make a
to
step forward this
but they
year.
all got steroid arms. Look
And
at
they
these
have
dudes.
sprinkled in some veteran signings. There's Jonathan Scope is on the roster. They just signed Nomar
One of these
Mazara,
dudes got
who's going
fucking
through
big
the
ass fucking
protocols
dude.
to
They're all
get
big.
through
They all
protocols.
got big ass like
guys who
weirdly
can help
big
them.
bicep arms.
And help the
Like
youngsters
big ass
along.
forearms and
I
big
think
ass
last year probably
biceps.
looked at Miguel Cabrera,
Ugh, me
going
Hulk.
into his 19th season.
Yeah, dude, it's
Absolutely.
weird. It
And
doesn't
some
make.
of those
It's
veterans
very
that you
reminiscent of a
mentioned, they're on
certain era.
short-term deals, so good breaking ball
Yeah, Derek, it's not scary. I think it's a little. They're unnaturally big. Every one of them. Look at this dude. Voigt's a fucking monster. Ugh. Who's this? Glaber Torres? Look at this guy too.
Their minor league system and the quality of
He's
their
more normal. Never
prospects.
mind. You could. I'm almost
They're
that
on the
big.
right
No, I'm
track if
not.
they
But
could develop some,
I'm
some
almost
good young
that big.
players.
Well, Flash,
You
you
know, I could
mentioned
get that
a couple
big if I
Mize
tried
and
for
Manning,
like
and
a
they're in
week,
their top
like
10
3 days, like an hour.
in their
That's pretty much what I look like
organization.
after I work
Highly
out for
rated.
30
Torkelson, of
seconds.
course, is number 1.
Oh, one.
Here's Glaber Torres, foul ball, straight back, 0-1.
Baseball America has.
You know what
their
sucks is I don't
system
think I could ever
ranked
hit anything
fifth,
other
but
than a
obviously
fastball from
very
a major league
fertile
pitcher.
farm system, and
boy, oh
you
boy,
guys
would that
have
have to?
pointed
I'd
out
have to be like,
some
dude, you
of
got to
the
throw it right
younger
down the middle, all right?
players. Ramos,
I'm gonna
the
see if I
catcher behind
can't
the
hit
plate,
this.
he's a
Just
veteran
don't make
presence,
this any
two-time
kind of
All-Star
difficult on
who's
me.
supposed to help catch some of those younger pitchers. But I found
I'm
this
like,
interesting. Robbie
I could
Grossman
probably
signed a
hit 1 out of
2-year
10
deal
if I was to get
with
10
them.
straight fastballs. I could
First
probably hit 1 out of
multi-year
10,
deal the
like
Tigers have
confidently.
given
If
to
I was
him
wearing
5
goggles,
years.
Wow.
who's winning?
That's
It's still
the turnover.
0-0,
That's
Thomas.
churning
I could
players
probably
through the
hit
system.
1. Oh fuck, that's
And
gone.
Glaber, who struck out in his first at bat, lifts one out to right. That ball just keeps flying. It's over the wall and a nice catch by the fan.
Well, the only reason I say that is because I have seen like 88 and like very high 80s, and I hit one of those once. Like I hit high 80s pitching before. I'm talking I jacked the ball too. Let me tell you, that might be the farthest I've ever hit. That's a home run, by the way. It's 1-0 now, Yankees. That might be the farthest I think I've ever hit a baseball. Was when I think it hit 87 on a like gun, and I knew this guy was gassing him, so I fucking start my swing a little like way early, and I just stick my bat out, dude. It makes contact and goes boom. And I was like, holy fuck. That was my furthest ever home run, and I stared at it till it landed. I was like, oh my god. And that's when I learned, like, yeah, hitting's awesome, but I can literally only hit fastballs. That's the issue.
Brett Gardner flew out to center field.
And you basically got to miss and throw it down the middle, or else I probably won't hit it.
And a chopper, and he'll try and leg that out. Fielded by the shortstop.
We get him? All right, there we go. 2 down. Bottom of the 4th, 2 down here now.
Ball out, 2 away.
Yankees get a run on the home run by Glaber Torres. He crushed it. Nice piece of opposite field hitting, too.
drives the baseball out the other way. Obviously, you use your hands to swing a bat, but Gleyber Torres using his
your legs to drive it
out the other way.
Yeah. You use your hands to swing, but you use your legs to drive the baseball. What the? We almost said that in tandem. Like, yeah, use your legs to drive it, though. What the hell? Yeah, your hands are. Like, you can have an upper body like me and be a power hitter in baseball if you got big, strong legs. But you could hit doubles, singles, and triples. See, I never had anything but home runs. But Derek, I also hit like 200, and I struck out every single at bat I didn't get a hit in.
Yeah, the first thing Gary has to do.
So basically, it's I homered or I struck out. I was basically Adam Dunn.
Throw fastballs and elevate.
So I didn't like hitting though. I only swung for the fence. I would get very angry if I didn't hit home runs. I didn't care if I struck out. I didn't, I hated walking. I'd get very angry if somebody walked me. I'd throw the bat at the fucking backstop sometimes. Like, motherfucker, really, you fucking.
And I thought that was
very weird anger with bat. I didn't like hitting. I was a pitcher, so I hated hitting.
So we'll see if it translates.
So bad at it. All I do is strike out, and then if I hit it, it went really far. But again, 2 out of 10. You know what I mean?
1-2 pitch, and time called again.
There were stretches where I'd go 0 for like 40 with 40 strikeouts in a row before I'd hit a home run. It's some embarrassing shit, dude, my batting history. There are long stretches of just striking out on 3 pitches. Everybody's like, how are you so bad at this? But, like, you can pitch really. Like, I'm not a hitter, dude. I don't take batting practice seriously. Have you ever watched me? I bat left-handed and backwards half the time during batting practice because it's funny to me. 1-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. I just, you know, whatever. Fuck hitting, dude. It's boring.
Tell you, I'm back, I'm healthy, and I'm right on time, and I'm gonna have a good year.
Fuck. Let me bunt. I can bunt very well, though. Let me tell you, I can bunt like a son of a bitch. Square up or right around on you. Use my fucking hand to super shoot it.
In terms of those fastballs, guys,
they throwing the ball 90 damn mile per hour. I wish I could throw that hard, Dre. I'd be playing pro baseball if I could throw like that. What's up, Dre?
That's what batting coach.
I could throw 90, dude. If I could have threw even low 90s, I might have made it in the pro baseball because I had some nasty shit, but I threw dog shit slow, so there was no chance. Oh God, there we go. Great pitch. That was a good pitch. I just threw dog shit slow, so there's zero. I had a 0% chance of going pro in baseball. Can't hit. I have great power. Can't hit the ball though. And then in pitching, I have very nasty stuff, but I could only throw in the mid 70s. And that was as far as my There was kids 16 that were just gunning it by me by the time when I was done playing. It was embarrassing. When I was like 16, I played in an 18U league, and I had the highest batting average because I could make contact and had a good eye. Yeah, that's all I did was strike out. But like, again, if you made a mistake and actually forgot and threw me a fastball, and I was on my shits, oh boy, I'd put that shit right over center field, and I'd trot like I didn't just strike out 33 times in a row. Oh yeah. You just hear me go finally, and they'd be like, I guess that means the strikeout thing is over. And then there was the only time I've ever actually was successfully able to call a shot. It was my first and only grand slam. Bases were loaded. I walked up and went, I'm hitting a grand slam. And I just like said it really loud. I'm like, I'm fucking second or third pitch. I'm knocking this out. And then they fucked up and threw me a fastball, and I bashed the shit out of it. That was my best hit. I've hit one grand slam, and it's like, trust me, if you ever hit one, you will remember it for the rest of your life. I have not yet forgotten exactly who I hit it off of. The count that it was 1 and 2. Yeah, it was a very good count too. It was very nice, very very nice. It was the last year of organized baseball I played in. That wasn't school baseball. It's a commercial break still. Grand slam is my favorite. It was literally my favorite hit ever. Like, it's my favorite hit. Nothing will like. I have one walk-off hit, and that was fun. You know, it's cool to have a walk-off homer and be like, hey. But like, having a grand slam just feels so badass because you just fucked up an entire game. You just 4 runs right there. I've given up plenty of them.
On yes, as we head to the top half of the 5th inning, Yankees
gave
and
up
Tigers
2 in one
Yankees
inning
leading
before.
this
That
one
was
1-0
crazy.
on the Gleyber Torres home run. Pleased to be joined by acting manager Carlos Mendoza now. And Carlos, sounds like he got some good news today when Aaron Boone showed up, but he could only get as far as the parking lot.
It is the top of the 5th, by the way.
COVID, and he went away, but it sounds like he's going to be back very soon.
Yeah, that was great news. You know, spoke with him this morning, and obviously knowing that he was coming in, and I knew he wanted to come in all the way.
They keep doing interviews in like the Tigers at bats. It's really annoying. Castro, Badu, and Green do up this inning. Nick Nelson is in for the Yankees. Nick Nelson.
You know, glad that everything went well with him. So.
Well,
had a walk-off double, and it was one of the greatest baseball moments. Yeah, dude, walk-off hits are awesome. Grand slams are awesome.
So I think that tells us everything we need to know. But part of what came out of those conversations with Aaron and Brian Cashman,
I'd imagine throwing a no-hitter would be awesome. I've only gone 3. Like the furthest I ever got with one was I took one into the 4th inning, and then I gave up a hit and then a run because my defense kind of collapsed. And then I took myself out of the game. I was starting to get pissed off. I like called the coach over. I was like, "Hey, I don't want to pitch anymore. I'm getting pissed." I was like, "Fucking errors, dude. They're fucking up my perfect game."
With, you know, so many players, so many staff members, and different locations, and you know the fact that I got a great.
It might have even been 5. I had gone 4 innings with no hits, no walks. Again, this was Little League though. This was literally like I was like 14 or 13 or something.
Carlos, it's been a long
You threw a combined no-hitter? Hell yeah.
Domingo
Like, this was just mine. I had gone, like, at least, it was 3 or 4 innings. I can't, it was kind of, it's fuzzy. But I give it up. No, dude, I was, like, I was gassing motherfuckers, too. I was just like, shoom, 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 shoom. And I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. I'm about to throw a no-hitter, about to go to the Little League World Series. That was on my mind. I was like, this is going to put me on a Little League World Series team right now. I'm about to get put on, like, the Little League World Series team for this area. Didn't happen.
The movement was good. He was
fucking bullshit, dude. And then when I lived in Israel, every year my Little League World Series team, we always got fucking killed. We were like the worst goddamn team that would show up for this tournament to go to the Little League World Series.
Sharp too, so he was good step for Domingo.
Fucking bullshit, dude.
Obviously, you know, he came into camp.
We didn't even make the TV rounds. Like, it was so lame. We just get the shit beat out of us.
And he looked good, you know, but obviously
it didn't matter anyway. Nobody but Japan won the international pool, or Korea. It's always Korea or goddamn Japan. And then America gets the other side.
And continue to get him ready.
Well, this is the Yankees' 3rd pitcher of the afternoon, and Nick Nelson.
Pitched like 4 innings for that no-hitter. My buddy pitched before me. He was tired. Damn, so you pretty much pitched a no-hitter, so that's pretty cool. You and your buddy got a no-no together. Did you guys celebrate it like a no-no, or?
Potential 6-man rotations and more young guys who can help teams out.
Ah, fuck. 0-2. One away here. 0-2 count. Top of the 5th. Badu is up.
60 games and now getting ready for
what up, Contreras?
62 plus, you know, he's gonna take.
Yeah, Domingo did great, man. Yeah, his first pitching since 2019, he looked great. And yeah, Torres clobbered it. You guys are up 1-0.
You know, everybody from the rotation.
Badu just had a base hit though.
King, low, you know.
So 1 on, 1 out here for the Tigers now.
Those conversations obviously are taking place, and you know, trying to put the best plan for those guys for the year, because you know, it's gonna
I'm hoping I have like a rookie resurgence.
You know,
like
Carlos,
one day I'm walking by or like driving in a truck or something, and like I see like a thing that like registers speed, a speed gun for like a side of the highway, and I pick up a baseball and I'm like, huh. And then I like whip the fucking baseball, and it says like 98 miles an hour. And I'm like, damn, I'm like the rookie, dude. I'm hoping that happens. Like, I'm just kind of hoping like I just suddenly pick up like 25 miles an hour worth of speed on my fastball, and then I can go play pro baseball in my late 30s. We'll see. That remains to be questionable. We'll, you know, you never know.
I thought Gleyber did a hell of a job last year. Good throw right there, Gary. Really good.
What's up, Mike?
Right there. Good tag by GT.
God damn it, he just got threw out. Son of a bitch, that was a really good throw down.
Came back from the injury. I thought he did
2 down.
Well for us, you know.
0-1 count. Guy just got caught stealing for the Tigers.
And put himself in a better condition, obviously, and you know, he played well for us.
He was out all day long.
His preparation before the game was excellent, and it translated to the games, you know, and that's what we're expecting him this year. You know, obviously he worked really hard.
And
came
hit
in
him.
great shape, and we're seeing some good results with the way he's moving.
All right, hit by pitch. One on now, two out.
The workload is really, really good, and at the end of the day, it comes down for him to be excellent and making the routine play.
Well, Carlos, Brian Cashman said you're a manager in waiting. You're obviously a play-by-play guy in waiting too, calling that Sanchez to Torres put out there perfectly. But let's talk about Sanchez for a second. Already a couple of home runs this spring. Worked really hard in the off season. You work so closely.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that, Derek. They're like specifically saving them just for the Tigers at bats. It's kind of cold-blooded by the Yankees.
A little bit of everything.
It's like you fucking
one thing I
scumbags.
saw early this year in January was the way he was preparing and working on his defense. In the past, he's been back home in the Dominican Republic, and he's just been a lot of the offensive side. This year, the few times that I came over to the minor league complex, he was there and he was working really hard with our catching coordinator and with our catching coach here, and that was really good to see. That was kind of like, damn, Gary's putting the work.
Oh, sweet!
In
Thank
right
you guys.
now
16 likes. I appreciate that. That's pretty
side.
cool.
Again, offensively, we know we've seen it in the past.
Yeah, Lucas, that's pretty nice. 16 likes isn't bad at all. Isn't bad at all.
Things right now with the lower half.
I appreciate
sure
that.
He's getting ready on time, getting ready for the fastball. Yeah, the results are.
It's hard to understand sometimes guys with accents, especially with the masks on.
We're starters with the bullpen guys. Those are some of the things that.
Man, take it the fuck off.
Gary's
You're talking,
on,
dude.
and so far, he's been great.
I get it because the cameras keep flashing on you. You have to keep it on. But you motherfucker.
Missing there, even counted 2-2.
You can probably slide it off, dude. Nobody can understand what this guy's saying with the mask on. And I'm not trying to be mean. McCutcheon just hit a solo. You guys are up 3-0.
And that got away from
Yeah, good for old Andrew. I like McCutcheon. He's always been one of my favorite players.
He put a lot of pressure on himself. Obviously, this is
Andrew McCutcheon.
Like everyone else wants to be at their best on a daily basis.
He's just got a very heavy accent, and the mask is like fucking making his nose pressed down and making it kind of nasally.
Those numbers they don't show on the box score. And
as soon as he presses it back up on his nose, it's harder to understand him.
He stays with the process, that he trusts the process and continue to work on the things.
Struck him out.
With the hitting side, whether it's from catching coaches.
But from what I've heard, he's saying very smart shit. This guy's a very smart guy, like the guy who's talking. It's just like, dude, take the goddamn mask off when you're talking. You have a very thick accent, my friend.
Take it to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Yanks up 1-0.
I'm surprised he's just not wearing a gator. Like, those are so much easier. I saved them from Burger King really has a commercial where it says real G's moving silence like sourdough. Or like the G in sourdough. But who is that? Who do you like that's underrated? Commercial break now. We're going to go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Jason Hayward. Yeah, he kind of just vanished, though. Andujar, LeMahieu, and Judge are due up. Andujar, LeMahieu, and Judge. He's kind of went really quiet. I wonder who the Tigers bring in to pitch. Yeah, Jason Hayward's not bad at all. No, he was like very hyped and then just kind of... You know what I mean? Just kind of... It's just... He's been good. He's been consistent. It's just... It seems like the something happened there. Like there was like oh, it was the Rangers the record the Yankees beat. Okay. Mike Yastrzemski hits home run at Fenway Park. That was pretty cool. Isn't that weird that Mike Yastrzemski really didn't turn out to be much? Kevon Biggio hits for the cycle 17 seasons after his father did. September 17th, 2019. That's pretty cool, actually. I think it's a 9-inning game today.
bshop.com. Check out new 2021
I think both teams wanted to do 9. I'll be right back. I gotta go blow my nose. It feels stuffed up. Plus, I gotta move my legs. It's been an hour and a half since I walked. So, game's on. I'm gonna let you guys. At least you can listen to this.
Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Number 9 hitter Miguel Andujar up against Tyler Alexander of the Tigers, working his second inning of work. Andujar, first pitch swinging his first at bat, flew out to right field, was a little frustrated, Flash, so there, a nice take.
Yeah, well, we know Miguel is going to be an aggressive hitter. He always has been, and had a pitch maybe that was a little bit elevated. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with Andujar, Jack. I mean, this is a guy that we thought maybe would get a little more playing time last year. You know, the way Urshela has locked down third base, you wonder where his future is. Is it here with the Yankees? Could it possibly be with another club?
Yeah, 2018 seems like a long time ago, and I say that in meaning that you haven't had a chance to see Miguel Andujar as he pops this one up to shallow center field. You haven't had a chance to see him be the player that he was. Jones makes the corral out there. Finished second in the Rookie of the Year voting that year, 27 home runs. He had 47 doubles. He had an OPS of over 850. And because of that injury, as you said, Flash, Urshela took the job and ran with it. And now when you look at a 26-man roster, that, for argument's sake, let's say it includes a 4-man bench, there's not a way really for Andujar to squeeze onto that, barring an injury, I don't believe.
Are they still going with this outfield, first base, third base possibility?
I still think they'd like him to have some flexibility and some versatility, because that opens up a couple of more doors for him. I'm not sure about first base, but I think they would like him to still get some reps in the outfield. We just spoke to Carlos Mendoza.
It could be either 7 or 8 innings because we did
in terms of
8 inning yesterday. Okay.
He was sending out information that had Andujar listed as an outfielder.
I thought it was 9.
Out a couple of days
could be wrong.
Mendoza said that was just a glitch. Said I need to change that. That they really
I thought I had read the
see him as
Tigers
an
were doing
infielder,
2
but
9-inning
in the
games
hopes of
this
getting
weekend.
more
One
playing
against
time,
the
the more
Yankees and one
versatile he
against
can
the
make himself,
Orioles.
the better off he'd be.
LeMahieu has a walk and a single today, made it as far as third
Caught
base
his,
in the
the
third
first
inning.
pitch from his ground, but that is pretty. That is really cool. One out here in the bottom of the 5th, by the way. 1-2 count for Mr. LeMahieu.
Alexander's repertoire last year, guys. 4-seamer, sinker, changeup, slider, curveball.
I'm gonna get my stretches there.
Between 18 and 23%. Talk about really mixing it up. And what he likes is, he says the pitch tracking devices don't always characterize his pitches accurately. Sometimes the slider comes up as a curve, and there's DJ LeMahieu with, shockingly, another 2-hit game. Sometimes his cutter comes up as a slider, his 2-seamer comes up as a 4-seamer. So Alexander trying to be a mystery, but no mystery with this, Flash.
I mean, it's the same thing every day. We talked about it, the ability to hit with 2 strikes. You have to let the ball travel. He gets a couple of hits and gets the rest of the afternoon off. Go get some work maybe in the weight room. Enjoy your evening, but just another day at the office for LeMahieu. 2 for 3, 2 for 2 with a walk. Excuse me.
Here's Aaron Judge, a line out and a fly out so far. Sent one within a couple steps of the wall out and right in his second at bat. And he absolutely mashes that one out to left center field. And it one-hops the wall, a ground rule double for Aaron Judge.
Well, you're starting
I'm going to stop stretching out. What's up, Joey? Good, I just had to stretch out there. My legs got tired. That's not good. While I was fucking around, they hit a fucking almost got another run.
Getting beat, but not on that one. It's a bat head out, drives it to left center field, ground rule double.
That stops runs from scoring. That'll be a 1-out ground rule double for Judge. Looks like he's going to get pinch ran for, so Judge is out the game. You know.
That ground rule double, and all 3 at bats hit the ball very hard.
So it looks like who's in now? Some random dude.
It's Michael Beltre at second base.
Oh, Beltre took over. Hicks is up with runners on the pond, or ducks on the pond, second and third. We got one out and no count, a 1-0 count.
Well, Hicks such an important player for Aaron Boone.
Bottom of the 5th, Yankees lead 1-0.
Switch hitter, 1 for 2 this afternoon. But a lot of talk in Yankee camp about how right-handed they are offensively. Aaron Hicks right in the middle of it, batting third, a switch hitter. Be very important for him to have a solid year.
Yeah, their ideal lineup, Aaron Boone has already talked about it, is to have Hicks in that 3-hole because obviously he can swing around and bat from the left side. Looking at today's lineup, I think if you insert Urshela for Andujar and Frazier for Gardner, you're probably looking at your starting lineup for the season. The lineup that Mendoza and the Yankees have put out there today.
See Michael Beltre at second. Hoyt Park is on third. Pinch running for DJ LeMahieu as the Yanks have runners at second and third. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Looking to do some more damage and back up that solo shot that Gleyber Torres had last inning.
Bob talked about Hicks's numbers earlier just to reinforce it. He
hit
hit 225. That was 55th in the American League. But he had a 3.
Joey, how's it going, man? I'm sorry if I didn't if I didn't respond well enough. But how you doing, my friend? I'm doing good. Just chilling. Oh.
Well struck ball with the shortstop.
Good catch at the shortstop.
Nice
I'm in school right now. Also, what podcast channel is the game on? What podcast? What do you mean, what podcast channel? It's on the Yes Network, Bryce. I don't know if that's what you mean.
The same thing. Solid line drive right at the shortstop. Obviously, you'd love to have the base hit.
Expanded postseason, Universal DH will not be in. Nope. Yeah, there's no expanded postseason this year.
Gaining the timing, pitch recognition, and Hicks right on time that at bat.
Giancarlo Stanton with his.
Yeah, the Universal DH should have been made law for the National League.
2 on, 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. And first pitch strike for Alexander.
Juan Carlos Stanton up, 1-1 count. I don't fucking know what the fuck I did.
Missing away, evens the count at 1-1.
I'm gonna listen for a sec.
Jack, you mentioned this Stanton postseason and the numbers that he put up were just astounding.
Yeah, 6 postseason home runs and just stack them up right here. Doesn't matter the pitch, doesn't matter.
I bet you the Marlins would like to have a guy like him still.
Right field, he's going to left
field.
What's up, Hayden? Flash talked about it earlier.
Oh, happy birthday, my friend. Hopefully your day's going well, man. Happy birthday.
During the postseason.
1-2 pitch, and he hammers that one out to center field.
What a catch by Jacoby.
Nice defensive play there by Jones.
What a fucking catch. That was crazy, actually. Good job. Saved some runs there. Oh, you had a half day at school. Hey, that's a good start to a day.
But as we take it to the top half of the 6th inning, Yanks up 1-0.
Great catch by Jacoby Jones. Saves the runs and keeps it to a... It's commercial break, so I have to mute it. So I'm muting it really quick. Commercial break. We go to the top of the 6th. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. We save a couple runs from scoring there on the catch by Jacoby. Grossman, Jones, and Castro, that's Willie Castro, due up in the inning. Yeah, at least they didn't score. Well, yeah, man, that's the start of a good day. You don't have to go to school for fucking half the day. Shit. I never had to worry about school on my birthday. I was born in June. So... school is over. Tigers, not so good on offense. Their pitching and stuff has looked pretty good. I mean, in all honesty, their pitching looked really good. It's just like they have not been able to hit this game. Their typical weird offensive shit is showing up right now, where they just look like garbage on offense. You're guessing Rogers, Robson, and someone else going to pinch hit. Yeah, they probably are going to start pinch hitting. I could imagine they might let Jacoby bat again, but you're probably not far off. They're going to start making changes. Okay, fine. Fuck you then, dude. You're out.
We'll have the call Sunday at 1 right here on Yes.
It's crazy that I didn't have any school and now I'm here at my apartment.
Top half of
You just chill at your apartment, man.
Another pitcher in for them.
That's fine.
Luis Garcia.
Nothing wrong with just chilling today.
Garcia spent 2020 with the Rangers, so 11
Probably a
games
good day
of action.
then. No
8
school
to
today.
third
Get to watch the
innings, 10
Yankees.
hits,
They're
9
up.
walks.
They're up. Doing well.
Throws a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer, Bob. Also throws a slider and a split. Signed a minor league deal with the Yankees. Looms as minor league.
What's up, Small Hawk? How's it going?
But as you said, he's got some major
1-1
league
count here.
experience. Phillies, Angels, and the Rangers.
See what Grossman can do. Hopefully we can start getting
Facing
some
the
base
Tigers
runners or
leadoff
something.
hitter, Robbie Grossman, who struck out
Damn, he
grounded
grounded
to
out.
second base, and he's going to ground out to second. For a second
And one
straight
away
at bat,
here in the
one away.
6th. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're going to let the starters play another inning at least. They'll probably start seeing 7, 8.
LeMahieu's second hit of
Yeah,
the
Jacoby's still
afternoon.
hitting too.
Back
So
in
maybe
fifth.
next inning we'll see the changes coming. I do agree. We'll see changes coming. We'll
Bring
probably
up Jacoby Jones, who's flown to center.
Willie
and grounded to
Castro
short.
hitting. (50-50) on if that'll happen.
Jack, would you say in signing a minor league deal with the Yanks that he sees the Yankees as a place that there's going to be some opportunities somewhere to get a call up and maybe contribute?
I was going to ask Flash that question. I'd love to get inside the head of a pitcher like Garcia. He's 34 years old. He's had an 8-year career, 14 and 17 with an ERA over 4. Yankees are a pretty crowded roster right now, but he must have confidence that given an opportunity, he can succeed at this level, succeed for them. Last year was kind of a forgotten year for him with Texas. He didn't pitch well, but we've seen this before, guys. It's not going to be a 5-man rotation and a 12 or 13-man staff. You're going to run through pitchers this year. So I'm sure Garcia is seeing this as an opportunity for him. And when the minor league season does start, go down there, try and prove yourself. And
You don't
be
think they're
an
gonna let
available
Ramos hit?
arm when and if they ask you to be one.
You could be right about that. They'll probably, if they're gonna pull him, they're gonna let someone else hit probably.
Gets a little chopper off the bat of Jones.
Oh, dude, why are you here,
And
dude?
on
You're
first
annoying the
to
fuck
away.
out of me, dude.
I used to do the reporter thing when I was at the Times, and I would go around.
You'll be
to the
fucking
guys,
annoying
and
somewhere
I'm
else.
not
Go
starting
fucking
saying,
write. Go write a
Mendoza,
12-paragraph
do my
thing
job,
about
but we all
hockey
did the
somewhere
math.
else, dude.
And you all crunched
I
the
really don't want to
numbers,
hear
and
your
you would go
fucking
to the
shit about
players who were
hockey.
kind of on the
And then you're
bubble,
like,
on the
you don't know what you're talking about. Hockey's more physical than
Ton of
football. No one
respect
thinks
for
that
guys
except you,
who
you
would say,
fucking
listen,
faggot.
can't
Holy
think
shit.
about the numbers.
Don't ever
Or it's
spam me with
just
that
human
shit ever
nature to
again,
think
dude.
about the numbers. If you're
Like, I don't
a
give a
Yankee
flying
player
fuck
right
about
now
hockey.
who
Stop
has
trying to make me
options,
think
you
about
know
hockey.
there's the potential
Stop
that
trying to
it's in
talk
your
about
hand. You
fucking
won't make the
hockey
roster,
around me.
but
It's so
I thought
fucking
it took a
annoying,
lot of
dude.
mental
Like,
fortitude
you
to
bother the
say,
fuck
I'm
out
gonna
of me
go
with
out there
that
and do
gay
my
shit, dude.
job, try and impress. I can't
God
worry
damn.
about the fact that I might
Fuck
be
off
the
about the hockey, dude.
14th man and a 13-man pitching staff right now.
Well,
Like, I would not care
one
if
of the
hockey
biggest
just stopped being
challenges for
played. I would
young
give 0
players
I'd be
is
like,
to
oh well,
realize
fuck that
that
gay
there's
sport. I
29
don't care.
other clubs
Knock it
out
the
there
fuck
that
off.
are
Quit talking to me
watching
about
you day
hockey.
in and day
Like,
out.
don't ever
For a
bring it up to
veteran
me again, Daniel.
like Garcia, and you
Like,
mentioned he
fuck
signs a
off,
minor
dude.
league deal. He wants to get in camp somewhere. He wants to throw the baseball, and he wants.
I don't know
to
how
show
many times
first of
I've
all
made
the
it clear I
Yankees he can
fucking
do
hate
it.
hockey.
Castro
And this dude
lined
writes a
out to right.
12-paragraph thing in my Discord about how great hockey is and how stupid I am for not acknowledging that hockey's better than football. How about you fuck off, you fucking faggot? And stop trying to tell me why I should like a gay-ass fucking foot fairy sport. Foot fairies on ice. It's fucking soccer, the Frozen edition. I don't give a shit about soccer, dude. And I really don't give a shit about the Frozen version of it in hockey. So knock it off. Quit telling me it's better than football. It's not. There is no metric on earth except to you weird faggot hockey fans that hockey's better than football. There's nothing better than football. If hockey was better, there'd be more people watching it. So knock it the fuck off. Like, that's as simple as that. It'd be bigger than football if it was a better game. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, dude. Ford, we go to the bottom of the 6. Ford, Peraza, and Ambergi. Like, I've made my stand. Like, and the only reason I'm so mad is because the person I'm yelling at knows my stance is I don't like this fucking game. I get annoyed when people bring up hockey. I get annoyed when people try to tell me why I should like hockey because I don't fucking like it. I think it's a faggot-ass gay sport. And so yeah, no, I banned that person. Daniel deserves to be banned and removed from my community because at this point now he's just trying to piss me off and get a rise at me like the little faggot ass motherfucker that he is. I hope someone kicks his fucking teeth in. Not really, in a video game. In Grand Theft Auto. Commercial break. I'm really getting annoyed with people continuously doing things despite knowing my fucking take on and stance on them. It gets really fucking annoying, trust me. It's like 2 years of telling this kid, I don't care about hockey, I don't like hockey. Stop talking to me about hockey. There are people that are banned from this community because they didn't shut the fuck up about their gay love of hockey. I don't care about hockey. I will remove you from this community if all you talk about is why I should like hockey. It's gay to me. I don't care. Fuck off with your faggotness, dude. I really don't care about hockey. You'll be removed from my community. Oh, you want out too? Bye.
Home run. They lead it 1-0 over the Tigers. Seen some very solid pitching so far from the
God damn, people are so fucking stupid, dude.
And they put together a couple hits there in their last at bat in the bottom half of the fifth. They left 2 aboard. There's their son Moreno. Spent 2019 in the minors. Didn't get a lot of activity though, like a lot of minor leaguers down at their alternate site. Some wholesale changes for the Yankees. It'll be Mike Ford leading things off here. He took over for Luke Voigt at first.
Yo, fuck off, dude. Don't ever question what I do. In my Discord. I'll do whatever I want to in there. I really don't give a shit, dude.
You see the numbers on Ford last season in 29 games.
Gerson Moreno? Gerson Moreno? I've never really heard of this guy before, actually. Hold on.
But he just didn't have that stroke last year.
Yeah, and he's a guy, again, we talk about how spring is different for every player. Comes into camp this year after a down year last year and needs to kind of reestablish
seems like a new guy.
And he showed a couple of years ago the ability to drive the baseball, especially the second half. And I think more specifically the ability to hit off the bench and give the Yankees a good at-bat. So
we'll see.
Have a good spring
seems like a pretty raw talent.
And kind of reestablish himself as somebody who should be on this roster.
Yeah, I know, Brett Bryce. Yeah, no, I don't like that you sat there and you questioned what I did with the ... straight face. I don't like that, dude. Don't be questioning what I do and decisions I make in there. It annoys the shit out of me when people do that. You have no fucking position to be doing that shit. Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead and keep talking shit about me with sad words and them, dude. You know, people tell me things, Whisper. You're as big a fucking ugh.
You remember last year,
3-1.
Spring training and then summer camp.
Nah, you're good, dude. Fuck off. Just I don't care. Like I hope you realize I don't care. Like if you
with those 22 home runs and playing every
whatever,
day.
dude.
Ford got one in on the hands a little bit. Fly ball left field, one away.
One away.
Fortunately for Mike,
I'm tired of a lot of you people anyway. Most of you fucking Amir people.
Trying to reestablish himself, and you wonder where his opportunities are going to be this year.
Yeah, they just hang out and talk shit in Amir's Discord about people, and they don't think anybody will ever find out about the shit they talk about. All you Amir fucking people are really starting to get on my nerves.
Impressive.
Like you all think you're slick and the shit you talk. You guys got moles worse than like a forest in the fucking like I don't even know. You guys got moles like all over. Like people. Your conversations are not secure. That's all I have to say. Why do you think I'm so mercilessly rude to you fucking pieces of shit?
He sees Peraza playing too. Both on the offensive and the defensive side.
No, Amir's great. Amir's not the problem. It's the faggots that support him are the problem. What, do you guys think I'm not going to find out about the massive amounts of shit have you little faggots talk?
Were watching Peraza take batting practice earlier.
How do you think I don't care to be mean to you losers? And like I'm nice to everybody else.
Let's get this guy.
Except you guys.
This guy moving.
Figure it out.
Exciting. He can do a little bit of everything, Reese said.
Fucking losers.
Did they see him when they got him as a
fuck off, Daniel?
Guy and that the bat would come along,
just go away from my channel for a while, dude.
You know, according to Kevin,
you're not forgiven. Go watch hockey or something, you weirdo faggot.
You say that, Bob, because he said a lot of what they do in developing these players.
Been nothing but supportive of this fucking dude Daniel, and he does nothing but try to piss me off and shit and ruin my day.
Can really hit, but to get to the next level, we need him to play both sides of the ball. He said Peraza has.
That's the bitch of it all. I'm like super supportive to all these fucking people, and then they're like rude as shit and fucking talking shit behind my back 24/7. And they're all like, why don't you come and support us? Well, all you guys do is run your fucking dick suckers about me. And I've never, the most I talk shit about people is right here on this live stream. I don't talk badly about any of these people, even though they all run their mouths about me. It's very polite. It's very cool. Very awesome. Despite me, like, building up, trying to help build up their smaller channels. But, you know.
What was interesting about that alt site.
Fucking douchebags.
Kevin Reese says Trey Ambergy comes to the plate. Clark Schmidt was quoted in an article saying he thought he threw about 50 innings.
Oh, it's all right, Derek. They're fine. They can just keep talking shit. I've gotten used to it over the past year, so.
53 2/3. So they weren't just.
It is what it is with these guys. I'm just done with them now. If they make one more mistake around me, I'm just shooting them dead as they stand. I don't care anymore. I just build a fucking new audience. It's not that difficult.
As seriously as they could.
Anyway, 0-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
At the alt site, you got a scouting report on those 9 guys that you might have been in the dugout with the day before, but you got a full scouting report to go through. This is who you're going to face today. And in game situations, if they had a lefty batter coming up, had 6 lefty relievers. Let's bring a different one in. Let's
yeah, it would be nice in the maybe in the 7th the Tigers will come to life and maybe get some runs in. But at least at the same extent, our pitching has been very good today. Only 5 hits, stranded lots of bad situations, pitched out of some jams. I've quite liked what I've seen out of the pitching today. But I mean, just one bad pitch, really.
You know, intensity just isn't there, so it's nice to hear that.
It's fair enough that they called that a strike, dude. They called earlier in this game. They were calling nothing for strikes.
To get back into a regular season dynamic.
Right, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Against other organizations.
Looks like Kinsler's batting stance. Kinda, yeah. Kind of like a more like a more subdued version.
Which I think is a positive thing.
The Lions could get Taylor. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad sign, Andre. Like a depth move. They don't. I think they're gonna release Chase Daniel. So not a bad depth move.
Roster spot, so to speak, for the alt
Moreno. Yeah, he's not doing too bad. Hopefully he can get. If he can get out of this inning right here, that'd be ideal.
If you were player
get to the 7th.
And you went to college Y, and you had a great setup at your college to work out, but then there was player D who maybe didn't have a great setup, they'd say to the college guy, we need you to stay there. You've got a great setup. You've got some assistant coaches who can throw to you. Stay there. But here's this other kid who maybe didn't have a great setup at home. We need to get him to the alt site.
I think so, Chase. I think it's 7 innings or 9 innings today.
2-2 pitch.
That's going to get down. Nope. Okay, cool.
Right fielder calls him off right there, and that will do it for the Yanks in the bottom half of the 6th inning, a 1-2-3 inning as we go to the 7th. Yanks
that'll end the inning. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead here going into the top of the 7th. 1-0 lead for the Yankees going into the top of the 7th. Griner, Torkelson, and Rodriguez due up. So yeah, they're starting to throw in some pinch hitters and stuff like that. So it'll be Griner pinch hitting. Torkelson still expected to bat. And of course, Rodriguez, a new player, expected to, not like new, but like, you know, new to the Tigers. I think Dre's a Lions fan, or is a Patriots fan. But I think it was a good move, especially if they want to move on and rebuild. They got a fucking ransom in a halfback for Goff. And if Stafford doesn't result in them winning the Super Bowl, like we won the trade. I mean, he grounded out, right? The guy flew out to end the inning, so not too bad. Nah, Bat Boy. Tigers are pretty set. I don't really think they need to sign anybody. They could have done a little better at the catcher position, but Ramos will probably fit in just fine. There's nothing wrong with Wilson, so I don't know. I think the Tigers are all right. They didn't really need a lot. Yasiel Puig, nah. Do we need more outfielders? Like, do we really need more outfielders? We have like fucking 12 of them that could be major league. Like, at some point, we do have to, like, look at the fact that we do have, like, a lot of young talent around. Like, what are we going to do? Sign a guy for a year? Like, if we were a better team that was, like, on the verge of contending, I think we'd spend more money. But right now, there's no reason to, like, do, like, yeah, Puig's still a free agent. Yeah, you're just saying somebody. I got you. What's up, Goquan?
And by Cadillac. Visit your Tri-State Cadillac dealer and
wish nothing but the best for Stafford. That was my QB growing up. Yeah, exactly. Stafford's an all-time great Lion. It's just, just a new era. Time for the Lions to move on, refresh, rebuild.
It's Bob Lorenz, John Flaherty, Jack Curry in our Yes Network studio. It's a studio crew takeover. And I mentioned, guys, as we came on the air, this is kind of our spring training. Flash, do you feel like you're getting enough reps here? Well, I see the ball well.
I feel like you and Jack are crowded.
I guess we'll find out if it's a 7-inning game right now.
I've always been a team player, and I've always known my role, even in a spring training environment, so I'm fine with it.
I love the shot that they showed.
Like, I guess we'll find out if it's going to be a 7-inning game, right?
The former major
I thought it was 9.
closest to the on-deck circle,
like, I could have swore today was supposed to be a 9-inning game. Like, I didn't.
There it is. He also looks like he's working too. I'm always.
I guess we'll see after this.
My head is on shots like that.
What does David Cohen say? Eyewash. It's all eyewash.
We ain't no bitches. We not calling the game early like every other team has. Exactly. We try to play a full 9 today. Get these 9 in. Might as well. It's a nice day. Fuck the Yankees got. What do we? They gotta eventually start playing 9 games.
Lions pitched 1 game for the Yankees last
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the Tigers wanted to start doing all 9-inning games going forward. Or they're gonna try. Of course, they're gonna run into some paper soft teams that want to play 5 fucking innings like the Pirates. We're the Pirates. Dudes, we could. I can imagine this is what the Pirates meetings are like. Dudes, come here, dudes. We can just play 5 innings all spring, dudes. And then we don't even have to try that hard, dude. Well, I mean, they're a dumpster fire. They're going to be bad this year, you guys. The Pirates are going to be like a historic dumpster fire. Like, yeah, the Tigers, like, yeah, we're bad too, but like, at least we have promise, and like, we're clearly rebuilding. There's a clear direction the Tigers are taking. Like, there's an actual like light at the end of the tunnel for their rebuild. Like, you can ask any like scout what the Tigers are doing. You can look at okay, they're ready to go soon. Hey, Griner with the big hit. There we go.
Hot shot left field, base hit. Hamburgie will get over there to get it.
Dude, yeah, no, the Pirates are bad. Like, but then you look at Pittsburgh. They're lost. They're not even in like a good position. They got a bunch of random dudes. They got no real prospects.
We had Carlos Mendoza on.
They got like they're gonna have their first good prospect because of the draft coming up. Like, it's bad, man. And there's people worried that they may not take the best prospect. Like the Tigers did the last. They're like, we'll take Mize, we'll take Torkelson, and everyone's like, well, those are. Yeah, you can't really miss with those two. But then there's the Pirates. You have no idea what they might do. Torkelson, runner on first, no outs here in the top of the 7th.
Changeup as his swing and miss, his out pitch. Nelson can be a real big part.
Yeah, exactly, Aberdeen. Exactly, Aberdeen. Yeah, exactly. It's literally one of the most like. And what's sad about the Pirates is like they don't even want to be bad. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't even think they purposely are like a bad, cheap team. Their ballpark is gorgeous. They clearly like their baseball team. The owners do. It's just they're bad. They're just sad. Thoughts on the Red Sox?
On this team, it looks like he's not shying away from the competition.
They sold out to win a World Series, and it worked. That's the price of doing business with Dave Dombrowski. If Torque hits a home run, that'd be awesome, Derek. But it's 2-0 right now, so he's in a hitter's count. So it's possible if he gets something here. Lions is pitching. Who knows?
And they're getting him his 3rd at bat of the afternoon. He struck out looking
3-0. Oh. But, yeah, the Red Sox are rebuilding now. They sold out for a home run or for a World Series. They kind of stripped themselves bare. I mean, that's kind of like the price you pay with Dave. You strip your fucking minor league system bare, and you kind of get rid of good pitching. And here we go, 3-0. Torque 3-0 swinging. Fuck. One out, runner goes to second. All right, he shouldn't have probably swung there. It could be possible because we did 8th inning when the co-manager said, let's try this or that. So it's possible to try 9th. Let's try it. I think they're going to play 9th first. They decide before the games. I think. I don't really know how it goes. 0.1% chance of making it to playoffs, but they gave a Pirates like a 0.1 or 0.2. Really? That's weird, Bat Boy. That's Oriole hatred. Everyone hates the Orioles. All right, we got a runner at second now. First guy in scoring position, I think, this afternoon. 1 out in the top of the 7th.
He's expected to hit 40 or more.
Rodriguez is up.
That's what scouts think and say when they watch Torkelson. And he's not just a power hitter. He's a good hitter. He's got some plate
Torkelson's
discipline.
expected to be a 40 homer guy. That's pretty crazy.
Big part of what the Tigers are hoping to do.
That's crazy. They're literally like,
the Tigers in the old days,
Mr. Torkelson, we're projecting you to be about a 40 home run guy. Are you going to be able to live up to that?
There. I mean, guys like Rob Deere and
yeah, this guy needs to just put the ball fucking out, get the ball into the outfield and let it hit the grass.
Power displays there, and you would just imagine that.
Spend big? No, I don't think so. I don't think the Tigers are going to be spending big for a while. They're in a very peculiar spot where they don't necessarily need to. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Came in to replace Harold Castro at first base.
You know, guys, getting ready for this matchup, Yankees-Tigers, which we're going to see a lot of in spring training. It kind of brought me back a little bit. You know, we lost some greats in the game over the offseason, obviously, with COVID and everything that happened. Al Kaline, legend with the Detroit Tigers, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and he swung way out of the strike zone on that one. That was a bad. He chased and whiffed at it bad. Oof. I mean, if he would have hit it, it was a 6-run homer, though. So, I get it. 2-2 count. Oh, that's strike 3 all day. God damn it. 2 down. Yeah, you got to swing at that. It's too close.
Well, next
I
Thursday,
really don't like
the
it.
Red Hot
Cincinnati
Brooklyn
Reds when they
Nets
didn't win the
return
World
from the
Series. I
All-Star
mean,
break
come
for a marquee
on.
matchup with the Boston
What kind of
Celtics
team
at
if they
Barclays
didn't win the
Center.
World
Live
Series?
coverage starting
Oh,
at
damn, you're
7
talking shit on the whole
pregame
Reds, Contreras.
right here
That's
on
funny.
Yes, and then opening tip.
Haven't they won a World Series
Eagle
before,
and
though?
Sarah Kustok on the call.
I don't know. They might.
It's
Maybe.
appointment
I don't know.
TV with the way the Nets are playing this season.
Bob, going back to the Tigers real quickly. So, Flash, Pete Rose told me the following. Sparky Anderson taught him this in terms of managing players. Every player has to fit into one of these categories. You have to kick him in the behind, you have to pat him on the behind, or you have to leave him alone. Which classification did you fit into?
The first 2 out of 3. Sparky did not leave me alone. He patted me on the back. He got on me quite a bit as well. And
yeah, I know about the Big Red Machine. Yeah, I know that. I can't remember if they won a World Series though or not. I'm sure they did. Yeah, Bad Boy, you're right. 2 outs here in the bottom, in the top of the 7th. Runner at second.
Those guys taught me how to be a pro. There was a specific way.
That is Grayson Griner at second, by the way.
Business as a Detroit Tiger back in the day, and Sparky
Kristen Stewart up.
was the leader of that. But no, he didn't leave me alone. He was on me every day, Jack, one way or the other.
You're surprised he didn't swing.
Yeah,
Derek, you're right. I'm a little worried here though about Mr. Stewart.
Sparky had very specific rules that the scoreboard is going to tell you how to play the game, and by that I mean if you're down by 3 and a closer comes in, you have to take a strike. You have to give him the opportunity to get behind in the count, walk you, give us a chance for a rally. The way you called the game behind the plate, the scoreboard would dictate that, whether you're aggressive or whether you're defensive. So I learned a lot.
Good defensive swing there. I guess that keeps the bat alive.
Gets a committed swing there from Kristen Stewart to make the count 1-2. Stewart taking over in left field for Akil Baddoo this afternoon.
And that's a reason I bring up Mr. Al Kaline, who passed away, because he was such a big part of the Tiger organization, would be around the team every day and would carry himself like as such a gentleman as he was, and just kind of give you some of his wisdom and the right ways to go about your business. So he will be forever missed.
That's one of the reasons you're such a gentleman, right?
I don't know about that, Bob, but you know, I was lucky enough a couple of years ago. I'm sitting in a booth with Kirk Gibson, Al Kaline, and myself, just talking a little ball. I mean,
yeah,
that was pretty special. I just sat back, didn't say a word, and listened for about an hour during a rain delay to those.
Grayson tried. He's at second, Mike.
Going back and forth. What a treat that was.
Stewart needs to hit more, but the Yankees defense are looking good. Yeah, and Stewart's just kind of doo-doo. 2-2 count for Kristen Stewart. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't strike out, but I got a bad feeling here.
It's so hard to see my baseball cards move on. And it's about all of the players who have passed away recently. Al Kaline is in that song.
Let's take a look back and Flash. 0 for 1 on the afternoon, but tees off here to left field. That must feel good.
Okay, a couple of things you needed to look at. The 356 batting average in the graphic, that never happened. And against that guy, Pat Henkin. Ooh, well, only knew what was ahead of me.
We had the wrong music playing there, though. We're supposed to be playing the Chuck D song. Awesome shot there, Flash. I love the young Flash.
Boy, hi.
Lions
How the hell did he take that pitch? Jesus, that was a strike. I guess this ump doesn't call inside strikes because he's done that consistently for the Yankees all game. Full count. I guess he's just not an inside strike guy. That's fine.
Players mentioned in that song because he included Charlie Bride. Check it out. It's a really good.
Fuck, struck out in there.
Good pitch there by Lyons to get out of the inning and leave a man stranded on second base. So
yeah, they're playing 9. Okay.
We're at the 7th inning stretch right now, and the Yankees lead it 1-0. We'll stick around.
Cool. We're doing a 9 today.
God Bless America.
All right, they're gonna do a commercial break. Well, they're gonna do God Bless America. I'm gonna mute that because I don't want to pick up a copyright claim for that. Be a little annoying. Yeah, of course. Stewart struck out. Yep, he still struck out no matter what. Yeah, it's Kristen Stewart regardless, so. You got to watch the VOD this morning? Oh, from last night? Yeah, it wasn't a bad stream, Mike. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Kristen Stewart. Who's better, Inge or Stewart? I would say probably Inge because he could actually play really good defense. Neither could hit, but at least Inge could play defense. Jason Foley coming in for the Tigers to pitch. Jason Foley, another weird guy with a mustache. For the Yankees, it'll be Chirinos, Alvarez, and Park. I don't know how to say the first name. Phil Koch. Yeah, Phil Koch is the GOAT. I've never heard of Jason Foley. He's got a cool mustache, though. Here's his Ryan Rayburn. Ryan Rayburn wasn't... Yeah, Ryan Rayburn stunk, but I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Weapon? Probably Dontrell Willis. He was garbage. Matthew Boyd's pretty high on my I don't like that guy list. And yeah, Don Kelly, OG, yeah. Carlos Guillen was good too. I like Carlos Guillen. Yeah, Chris Shelton. I remember Chris Shelton. We talked about him earlier this stream, actually. About how he's one of the better, like, random Rule 5 picks that lasted for, like, a month or two and then just completely shit it out. He's a very random career. You like Pudge? Yeah, Pudge is cool. I like that because he was fat, that just became his assumed name was just Pudge. Like, his nickname was that he was fat.
Log into manager preferences now.
His nickname was literally Ivan Fatboy Rodriguez.
/subscribe today.
Yeah, Guillen, yeah, if only he could have stayed healthy. He was so talented.
The new pitcher Foley, Jason
probably would have phased out a lot more like Victor Martinez phased out than the way Carlos phased out. The injuries fucked Carlos's end of career. I mean, it's similar to Martinez, but at least Martinez was able to just retire after a longer career. Maglio, yeah, Maglio was my favorite player in baseball until Cabrera became a Tiger.
Sanchez is the starter. Higashioka is the backup. Chirinos his insurance. We can all say that.
Maglio Ordonez
about his
had the best hair in all of sports.
I'm not looking at it that way. I came here to try and win a job. I came here to try and help
hilarious
the
shit.
win. And I know there
dude just looked hilarious all the time. Always like squinting with like fucking hilarious pursed lips.
I thought that was
dude just looked like a troll 99% of the time and was just butt fucking ugly. I just appreciate. I was like, this guy is funny.
Swing and a miss on the 2-1.
Ran weird, batted weird, but he's just really good at it, all of it. Probably used some steroids, but who really cares? 2-2.
Well, when you're a guy like Chirinos at this point in his career, I mean, the Yankees know exactly.
Hilarious, and he's really
right?
good. No
really
matter
good
what,
defender,
Maglio's a fucking really good outfielder and hitter.
Does a great job offensively. Whatever you get will be a
3-2.
bonus. And from his standpoint, he comes in here, Jack, with the confidence. I know who I am. I know what I've done. If there's room on this team, I'll be able to help them.
Maglio was a major influence to Mr. Cabrera, if you didn't know. Hey, Jeremy, welcome back.
I think when you get to the point
without Maglio and Cabrera playing on the same team, we probably don't see the evolution of Cabrera into more of a balanced, average-focused hitter, I would say. I would imagine that's almost the direct influence of a guy like Maglio, who emphasized hitting the ball the other way, going with the pitch, not exactly always aiming for the, you know. The philosophy of Cabrera is very similar to Maglio Ordonez. And I think they're both Venezuelan, so there's always that connection between the two.
He's actually a Long Island native, and he pitched his college.
Hey, that sucks.
Fairfield.
Little inside out hit for Alvarez right there.
2 on, no out.
First and second.
Aaron Boone is out of the hospital. It's looking good. Yeah, that's good for Aaron Boone. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sounds like everything went well for the guy. That's a good thing. That's always good. You didn't want to hear like his operations went bad or anything. That would be a bummer. Like, haha, heard your operation went bad, Boone.
Top of the Yankees order now, and it's Hoy Park
taking over second instead of Matt Bush. Boy, oh boy, who knows? The Tigers probably never. You never know, man.
The bottom of the 7th with a 1-0 lead.
It's kind of like what happens if the Tigers would have drafted Aaron Donald instead of
the reporter in you.
Fucking goddamn Eric Ebron, I believe, who we drafted that year.
Do you have Bobby Valentine's cell phone in your phone?
I do.
To get a little, you just got to get a little scatter report on this guy.
I can do that.
Bobby V, what? He's the athletic director.
Right?
Isn't that crazy thing about the Lions drafted like Eric Ebron over that guy?
The athletic director.
I believe that's who the pick was.
Met manager.
But let me ask you this: you said
crazy
Jack, reporting, because earlier he said when I did reporting things. Or reporter things for the Times. You still do reporter things.
I just meant back in spring training, back when we had clubhouse access, all of that.
Luke Voigt had foot stuff. You do reporter things. Park fouling that one off 1-2.
1-2 count. Also hard to believe that Ramon has been with the Tigers for 11 years as a player and coach. First stint in 2002, 6 years before me. Ramon's been, Ramon Santiago's been with the team for forever.
It's interesting, Kevin Reese going back again to him.
In some kind of capacity, whether it be, like you said, coaching, playing.
Player personnel. Talked about
1 and 2. Hopefully we can get it out here.
These players
Ball 2.
And he said, and I think you'll get a kick out of this, Flash. He said, it's pretty much impossible to not work hard because they give these guys schedules. Your day starts at 8 o'clock and we want you here at 8 o'clock for stretch, and then you're going to do this for 2 hours, and then you're going to do that, and then obviously with COVID restrictions that group of guys is going to leave. But he said you can stand out and be a hard worker. There will be guys who come in for extra hitting or do extra workouts, but it's difficult to be a slacker, I guess is what he was telling me.
You appreciate the schedule, obviously, that they have to be on, but you know the one downside of it, I would think, from a competitive standpoint, when you're a player and a minor leaguer and you're trying to get better, the games tell you where your development has gotten to, and you know, without those regular season games and going through the slumps when you know that it counts and the pressure is mounting, that's when you really figure out the mental side of the game and the toughness to fight through some tough times in a minor league season and still be productive.
Park trying to fight through that at bat. He stayed alive on 3-2 with a foul ball. Flies this one to center field. Chirinos will tag from second, so the runner advances one away.
Flash, you bring up a great point. A little bit of a segue as we take a look at this swing one more time. Remind you of anybody? Maybe a little Shohei Ohtani in there? But I asked Kevin Reese about Jason Dominguez because, of course.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. I hope you guys don't mind listening to the game.
Beltre steps to the plate, and he just talked about how physical Dominguez is. This powerful body. And he said when he first saw him hit, he thought, well, he can't be as fast as everybody says he is, not with that body. And then he watched him run, and he said he's just as fast. We've heard the stories about the exit velocity, 115 exit velocity in batting practice. And Kevin said, listen, we want to slow down the hype train. We want to let him drive his own hype train. But my point, Flash, is he hasn't played in any games yet. And that's what you need. You need to get the reps. You need to see the spin on a slider. You need to lay off an outside pitch after they just busted you inside. You need to face people who are trying to get you out.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I think about all the scanner report, and, you know, every player kind of goes through when you get drafted. You show up with your draft class and you kind of try to size yourself up against the guys who you were drafted with. And I remember so many talented players, and I'm like, man, this guy, he hits the ball a mile, he flies, like he'll be in the big leagues next year. And then all of a sudden you get into a minor league season and things aren't going well and the mental toughness just isn't there. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, but that's part of developing in the minor leagues and being able to fight through tough times and get yourself back on track. That'll be the biggest test for him.
Anyway, I'm back now.
He's
okay.
18 years old, and one
I had to read
Kevin
a couple
told
things
me that
there.
stood
Sorry.
out as he went over the Dominican
They just mentioned
Republic for
Ohtani,
instructional
and
league over there.
And he's Ohtani pitching today? That's pretty good. Glad to hear he's back.
A little more reserved.
And able to try pitching again. 2 down here, runners at the corners in a so it's bottom of the 7th. Oh, sorry. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Control in some workouts, and it was Dominguez who was talking with some of the other players.
I think LeMahieu's up with runners at the corner, though.
Tell them, well, this is the way we do this drill. And after being a little more reserved, Reese said it was really encouraging to see that leadership side of him come out.
So bottom 7, 2 out, runners at the corners. Yankees have a 1-0 lead.
And it's Ryan Lamar.
Ohtani? He's supposed to pitch today.
Runners
Contreras.
at first and third for the Yanks as they
2 outs, 1 out. Yeah, okay, yeah. 1-0.
One run coming in the 5th inning on a solo home run from
Ball
Gleyber
low,
Torres.
I guess. I'm going to assume that's why they didn't call that a strike. It's being called low.
So, Flash, on that graphic, we just had Davey Garcia. He pitched yesterday.
How'd the pitching go?
Vying for a spot in the rotation. Gave up a couple of home runs. He also had a bunch of swings and misses. If you caught him yesterday, what would be your message to him about what he should take away from that outing?
Great job. The solo home runs.
Yeah, he's pitching right now. Yeah, the game just started up.
Strike zone. Your stuff looked really good. And for a first outing, it was a very, very positive outing.
Yeah, I know he hit a crushed one. Yeah.
He was trying to make a team. I think there was a lot to like about it.
Did they get it?
Chopper to short.
Hey, there we go. They strand the runs. There we go. Good pitching there. Hey, there we go.
As we head to the top of the 8th in Tampa.
Go to the top of the 8th. Let's see what happens. Tigers running out of time here. They're going to go to a commercial break here. Commercial break, so I have to mute the audio. Yeah, we got out of that one. We go to the top of the 8th. Due up for the Tigers here is going to be, we're going to face Luis Medina, Jacob Robson, Cody Clemens, and Robbie Grossman due up. So it's Robson, Clemens, Grossman. I guess we'll see if they're able to do anything. We're sort of to the suck-ass end of the order. Or, well, you know, the guys who are trying to make the team anyway. Not the suck-ass. I wouldn't say that, I guess. That's a little of extreme and of an opinion. But how's the likes doing? We doing good? Oh, 22. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. 20 likes is always like the goal of like live reaction streams is to hit about 20 likes. So I appreciate that. Very kind of you. I consider the stream an entire success with the likes. So thank you. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on BigFollows.ly/RLBIH. BigFollows.com. I wouldn't advise going to that site. It's probably a scam. They'll probably just steal your credit card numbers, and then you're gonna feel like a dumb bitch. Because how you gonna explain to the bank, I got scammed because I thought I was gonna get fucking fame on the internet. I thought like I could give these people $20 and they give me 1 million followers, but that didn't happen at all. I got scammed. Damn it. I was supposed to become famous and all I did was lose $20. It's so embarrassing. Also, yeah, if someone offers to make you famous, yeah, you should probably just say no. You don't want to know what that might yeah, exactly. Mike is right there. You don't know what that might entail. They might have you sit down on that couch right there. How about you just take a seat on the couch behind you? The casting couch shit. You don't want to ever be in those.
You're going to hear that at least once on the show.
Yeah, you want to be famous? Let me see what that mouth does first.
Matches he will be calling. Going to have new kits this season, guys. That familiar powder blue, though, and the
exactly
NYC,
everything.
so familiar.
I kind of feel bad for that person right there. They're like, dude, all I was doing is trying to scam. He didn't need to make fun of me. Fuck.
As we head to the top half of the 8th inning, and a 1-0
I'm
Yankees
trying to do is
lead.
feed my family, bro.
Luis Medina
You get an angry message.
is now in the game for the Yankees. Those are his
Scam
numbers from a
shaming.
couple seasons ago in the minors. He spent 2020 at the alt site.
Get ready to see some impressive stuff. Throws a fastball in the upper 90s. He's got a really good curveball. He has control of his changeup. You see where he is ranked in terms of Yankee prospects. What Medina
What's up,
needs
Cam?
to do, he needs to control those.
2-0.
In his
2-0.
career in the
Goat
minor
Tigers
leagues,
are
he's
up.
averaged about 7 walks per
Jacob
9 innings, so obviously that's not gonna work to get you
Gobson.
to the next level, but Yankees are very impressed with the fact that he went to the Puerto Rican Winter Leagues.
Wow, dude. Why are they throwing at us? You should charge them out, bro.
Talked about. How about these numbers flash from the Puerto Rican Winter
Robson
League?
should charge him on, bro. He just threw at him directly.
Innings, 32
2-0.
strikeouts, 6 walks, 0.54 earned run average.
I'm pretty sure the count's 3-0, not what they're saying it is. Jews that think they can make a
Now
lot
the
of
Yankees
porn.
did
Yeah, I
study
wouldn't
what the competition
go
was
do
over
porn.
there in
Yeah, I
Puerto
wouldn't
Rico.
get into that
The
life.
top 10 hitters in that league did have some
And that'll be
league
ball 4. That's what I
experience.
thought it was ball 4.
Almost on cue, unfortunately for Medina, there is a
He got the
walk,
flow.
but
He's got
he
nice
can
hair. He's got
harness
good
the
hair going
pitches,
on. Is that
guys. You're
Robson?
talking about
They pinch hit him
21-year-old
or pinch
kid
ran him
with an
though.
electric arm.
No, never mind.
at
This
the
is
alt-site
Cody
last
Clemens
year.
is batting. I thought Cody
He hit
Clemens was
102
pinch
with his
run.
fastball.
Hit
I don't
98
know
on
why
that
I thought
fastball
that.
to miss.
Probably
So the
'cause I'm
leadoff
retarded.
walk to Jacob Robson puts a runner on first with Cody Clemens, the batter now.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reading something. Looking at something dumb right now. I don't know if you know this, but we have Pedro Martinez's son. The Tigers do.
Missing inside again at 97.
We've got Roger Clemens and Pedro's kid all up in the
Tigers
Tigers.
behind the plate.
Hilarious.
See the resume on Clemens, son of Roger Clemens, the Rocket, out of the University of Texas, just like
He's
his
the
old
third
man.
baseman. Hell yeah, we got all. We're a legacy team too, just like the Blue Jays.
Watch Torino.
Just all our guys
set up
use
right down
steroids
the
and
middle
shit.
Of the plate, trying to get Medina back in the strike zone.
It must be hard being Roger Clemens' son.
Last year, well, last offseason, not very long ago. He's from the Dominican, but since he was playing in Puerto Rico, he pitched against the Dominican.
Congratulations,
so
you playing
had to play against his countrymen.
Exactly, Contreras.
Flash, you talk about Chirinos catching.
Let's see, 1-1 count. Top of the 8th here. One on for the Tigers, no out. The runner's at first, by the way.
As much wisdom as you can
we'll
during
see
that outing.
what
Absolutely.
Mr. Medina actually. Oh, he's out. Oh, he dropped the
Moved to
ball.
first. Nice stop by Ford.
If he would have caught that ball, that's actually an out. He looked like he got him. But the ball was dropped.
You know, Flash, for these young pitchers, these guys that have these big arms, you hear it a lot. There was a couple people in the Tigers organization they wrote about, a few in the Yankees too, is just once the adrenaline gets flowing, all those things about keeping your body straight towards the plate, channeling everything right towards the catcher's mitt, does some of that kind of get away from you?
Absolutely. I mean, you come into a situation, it's the 8th inning of this game. Obviously, it's late, but it's an opportunity to show what you can do.
Hey, stolen base.
Had no chance on that. A breaking ball down. A good throw. Just
We
to
had
make it
Maglio Jr.,
somewhat
but he got in
close.
trouble.
But,
What'd he do?
You know, Bob, part of working with young pitchers.
Oh, it's not that
get them
important.
to
He probably just
slow
fucked
down
up.
and calm down in big situations.
I know he had
Pick by
Pudge's son.
Chirinos, accurate
Derek
throw,
Rodriguez
just
or
no
whatever.
chance.
Yeah.
I think of Dylan Betances, guys. Obviously,
What did Modge do?
Struggled in the minor leagues with his control. And
What
I
did
remember
MJ
asking
do?
him about
MJ
that. He
Ordonez.
was with the Yankees, and he said it just came to a point
Think-
where
oh, he was into
he had
steroids?
to
Yeah, that
remind
makes sense.
himself about that focus. It had to be a constant reminder, so then that the focus.
Brewers got
was
Jackie Bradley. Yeah, I
universal.
seen
He
that.
had
Very
to
good,
remind himself
very
anymore
good
because
steal.
he was
Good,
out there
great pickup
realizing
for the
every
Brewers.
pitch was so vital. Every
Don't know
pitch
why
was
he
so
likes that.
important. Have
I
your
was just about to
checklist,
say
do
he
all
likes
those
to steal
things you need to
bases.
do as
He
a pitcher to
did
get
that a
yourself
lot at
ready
the
to
Mud
throw
Hens.
the
Yeah, he just
pitch.
stole a base there, Kevin.
But
Very
then
easily too.
execute it with some
3-1
efficiency.
count with the runner at second here in the top of the 8th. The Tigers are finally starting to show some life here. MLB 2K. Yeah, back when I don't remember the last time I played a 2K game. It was probably in like 2009.
You know, it almost looked like Chirinos there when they called time. Because Medina had taken so long, he actually liked that. The fact that he was maybe taking that extra breath to settle down. And maybe it keeps Clemens off balance in this at bat. We'll see. Robson's on second. Nobody out here in the top of the 8th. 3-1 pitch misses, so
Walked
2
him.
walks in the inning and
Awful.
runners at first and second.
We got a two on, no out here in the top of the 8th, and here comes Eric Haas.
Eric Haas will pinch hit for Robbie Grossman.
Hopefully we
Medina's
don't get
still
doubled
yet
up
to
here.
Pitch above A ball, because obviously last year there was not a minor league season. He did finish 19 strong. His last 28 innings, only 5 earned runs and 39 strikeouts. And again, the strikeouts are not the problem. It's limiting the walks.
Yeah, hopefully
And-
Haas
and
kills
we're
it
seeing
again,
a
man. That'd be nice here.
microcosm of who he's been. The pitches are electric and there's a lot of
Damn it.
speed,
0-1.
but he struggles to find the zone, or is struggling today.
Yeah, and it's such a fine line for Chirinos behind the plate, right? You're trying to get him in the zone, and you're thinking maybe if you could slow down his mechanics with a breaking ball and drop that in for a strike, that might be the pitch to get him back on track. See what he goes with here, 0-1.
Crisp at 95, lower end
0-2.
of the zone. So a couple eye levels there for Haas on 2 fastballs.
That's good by the Brewers,
Medina
but
gets
I know
ahead
the Red
0-2.
Sox is going to lose. Yeah, no, the Red Sox have pretty much decided to fully rebuild Contreras. They're letting anybody pretty much walk. And
he's missing by a ton.
yeah, it just seems like they're
Figure there's a
rebuilding
long
now, the
way
Red
to go.
Sox. I think they still have Sal. I don't know. They might. Ah, fuck. Out of
Haas hits
bounds.
that one foul, stays alive at 0-2.
0-2. Yeah, they still got JD. Yeah, 100% still got JD.
One of the best parts of any catcher's job is working
Take
with
a
young
nap.
pitchers, and when you can be
Wake me up when the
in
game's
this
over.
competition during a game and you're going through your pitch sequence and you're waiting
All right,
for that
I'll wake
one
up when the
pitch
game's
where
over.
you see the light bulb go on, where he gets it and he gains confidence, and then he just starts moving in the right direction. Takes a lot of reps.
0-2 to Haas. Missing away. Chirinos trying to block that one, but the runners
kidding.
will advance second and third.
Oh, man, this is getting boring, though.
Medina will turn 22 in May. So obviously still a very young pitcher. There's the number we talked about earlier.
Dying, dude. This is so...
7.1 walks per 9 innings.
I don't know
in his
why,
career.
dude. This particular inning is just so brutal to watch right now. Yeah, that's old news. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, at least the runner has got second and third.
With runners at second and third.
Second and third, one away.
Well, when you have the velocity and you can throw it over the plate, you get hitters have to respect that.
Oh, top of the eighth.
Early, the breaking ball down. A nice block by Chirinos for the first out.
82 miles per
I'm
hour
incredulously
on the
bored right
breaking
now.
ball. You tick it up to 98, 99. That kind of separation will work for you. Danny Woodrow is in the game.
There you go.
Now.
A little bit of soda should help.
Taking over in center field for Jacoby Jones.
Oh, damn it.
To the right side.
Could we get a run?
They'll get the second out, but a run will score.
Hey, we got a run. There we go. Make it 1-1. Here we go. Runner gets the third. And now the Tigers are within one of taking the lead here. Let's go. Whole new ball game. Let's do this thing. Oh, yeah, Kevin. Now Pinero's up.
The eighth and a runner on third. And the batter is Daniel Pinheiro.
Oh, Pinheiro. You got to say Pinheiro, not Pinero. Okay. Pinheiro. Stupid name. Anyway, 2 out. That'll be strike one. Need Pinheiro to get a hit here, put this into left field or some shit, or in the right field even better. Doesn't even have to find a gap. We just needed to get down and find some outfield grass to plate this run here.
Medina was almost a little mini celebrity in Tampa because they were organizing their schedules to make sure they would be able to see him pitch in those games. Everybody wanted to get eyeballs on him.
Pinheiro's a big guy.
Baseball.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, he is, Derek. Yeah, he looks like it.
Flash, that pitch seemed like a perfect example.
Yeah, it is.
Of
I think,
away down in the dirt,
obviously.
body that way as well.
We're in the eighth inning,
so
so clearly,
yeah.
yeah.
Violent at the end of his delivery, and you can see him yanking everything away from the
188 innings, and that's fucking
Bob,
-7. Yeah, who has that? This pitcher right here?
Unfortunately, sometimes when they miss by a lot. So there's a lot of development still to be had here.
This guy, yeah, this sounds like this dude walks like some crazy people.
Question the arm strength and the quality of the stuff.
He's at 18 pitches this inning. Good time to point out that managers do have the discretion during this spring training of ending an inning at 20 pitches if they want for one pitcher.
Watch the Yankees pull the 20-pitch shit right now. Pitch number 20 is about to come. I bet you the Yankees now have, after this pitch, have the opportunity to end this inning cold. I got a sneaky suspicion the Yankees are about to end this fucking inning on us right now.
3-1 pitch to Pinheiro. Fastball low to his third walk of the inning. Well, this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form in the account.
All right, he walked the guy though, so that'll put runners at the corners. Are they pulling him?
Consent of the New York Yankees.
They can call this inning. Are they doing it?
The inning will continue with runners at first and third for the Tigers.
Yankees ain't pulling some bullshit right here. Okay, cool.
Griner getting his second at bat of the afternoon.
Weird. All right, cool. Nice to see it. You like to see that? Cool. Good on the Yankees. Because Yankees could have just cold-blooded ended this inning right there. The 20-pitch thing was hit. Griner's up, I believe. Somehow already. Feel like he was just up a minute ago. Here, what's going on with Luis Medina? He's a best prospect, and he did tremendous on Caribbean Seas. I don't know. It sounds like his accuracy is a little problematic. 1-1.
Change right there, Flash.
Change up. Wow.
Where's that been?
Throw that one again.
Saw Chirinos before that pitch too. Flash just kind of put his two hands out, lowered his palms toward the ground, basically telling Medina just calm down, just take it easy. You're one pitch away. Andy Pettitte used to always say that. I'm one pitch away from getting out of this.
1-1 pitch.
That'd be 1-2. Have a bad call, but whatever. He's been consistent with that one, I guess.
Through a good changeup, through a good fastball.
Well,
yeah, Griner
absolutely.
strikes
He's
out in
looking
all
around saying he's
important
throwing the ball all
situations,
over
by
the
the way.
place to
Yeah,
everybody
this
else.
is what he
drops
does.
A nasty changeup, now a good fastball, but again, development of a young
This is
pitcher
way
at
too
the
big of a
count 1-2,
situation for Grayson to get a hit
looking
in,
for
or Grayson to
strikeout
get a
here.
hit
You
in.
don't have to make this pitch nastier than what you've done in this at bat.
No, you don't. You just can throw it right down the middle.
Looked like Chirinos wanted that up and in a little bit, and he was blowing away.
And again, that's the young
I
pitcher,
just
right?
throw
You're
him a
missing by
50-mile-an-hour
full plate.
fastball.
You're
You
missing
miss it.
down instead of up, and it just goes to, you know, a little bit more development, some more innings, some more experience. It'll come
I don't know
around.
about that slow. He might
Chirinos
crush
wants
that
it up
one.
and in.
But, like, you know, just throw him a
It's down and
fastball.
away. You can see Chirinos saying he's yanking it down and away. He's trying to get him back there, trying every trick in the book behind the plate.
1-2 pitch coming up for Medina. Tries to go with a breaking
2-2.
ball and just can't get it to spin, so the count goes full on Griner. Runner advances to second base. That's Pinheiro. So second and third, 2 outs, and Medina looking for an out pitch. Can't get it there, and the count goes full.
Somebody stole a base. Second and third. Whatever. What's up, Derek? Full count.
Tigers looking to cash in a couple runs, sitting out there at second and third. Payoff pitch coming up to Griner.
Here we go. God damn it,
Fastball
Grayson.
fouls it away. Stays alive.
This is a long at bat. Holy crap.
3 walks in the inning for Medina, trying to grind through
No,
this
Contreras,
one, limit the
yeah.
Tigers to a run and getting out here.
Well, Contreras is a Yankees fan, Derek, if you haven't figured. Yeah! Bases loaded! Good job, Grayson!
Will load the bases.
Doing what the Savage does best. By the way, he's nicknamed the Savage on this channel for hilarious. Oh, is he going to pull? Is he ending the inning?
Mendoza going out to the bullpen. We'll have a new pitcher after this.
Oh, smart. Good for him. Good for him. Wow, he didn't actually just end the inning. He just decided to actually get his bullpen some work like a smart manager. Like, wow, like, that's the thing I don't really understand. I get that they can end the inning at any point now. Yeah, he can. But also, it's like, why would you? It's spring training. Like, if you got a bases loaded situation with 1 out and you need an out, this is like idea fucking like get pitchers game time situation. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, hold on. We're going to bring in like a couple pitchers at this situation if we can't figure this out. Like, no, the inning didn't end. The inning isn't over. They're just switching their pitchers. They're switching pitchers. Yeah, the Yankees are actually being smart and not just ending it on a bases loaded bad situation. First look at Brady Policelli. Oh, is that who they're bringing in? Policelli. It's commercial break. Addison Russ is coming in actually. Apparently, I guess we'll see in a minute. The commercial break's gonna end in a minute or two. Kind of random. The lengths. Oh, he's bad. Oh, he's batting. Okay. Oh, okay. These are just spring training rules, you guys. I wouldn't, it's whatever. It's because they have limitations on guys they can bring around during camp and to games. And it's mainly this 5, 7 inning and 9 and the certain weird rules are basically because they have limitations on like roster space this year. Still a commercial break. So Addison Russ is going to come in, get some good quality time here. Let me refresh something here. That looks like trash, dude.
Ford slated for a 9-inning game this afternoon at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. Yankees
Feels
in
nice
that
to get a
jam
full
here
9
with
though,
the
doesn't
pitching
it?
Change. Addison Russ relieving Luis Medina, who allowed a run, so bases loaded, 2 away as Russ goes
Will it
to
be
work.
okay if you call me Robbie? If you want to, man, I don't care.
The batter is Brady Policelli, who took over at third for Torkelson. And first pitch, breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, I know. Finally. All right, Brady Policelli.
He's traded David Hale, Bob.
He's got all right numbers. That's pretty good numbers for his first or second year at Single A. That's pretty good. 250. Some decent power numbers. Not bad.
200 batters and 152 in 2/3 innings. So.
Dude, I thought they were about to say, except Brady. I thought they were just about to be like, Brady struck out about 200 times last year. I was about to be like, oh, fuck, I just look stupid.
And 2 outs in a tie ball game.
Out here praising a 200 strikeout victim. That's 2.
Taking the speed off 2 pitches.
All right, Brady, come on now, kid. You're named after Tom Brady. You got to get your shit together.
Right-handed pitcher to a right-handed hitter. You don't see that very often to get
Come on.
the count. 0-2.
I'm going to name my kid TB12. Kind of like Elon Musk has a kid, like XAE912 or whatever. I'm going to name my kid TB12. I'm just glad Elon Musk was the first one to give their kid a series of letters and numbers as a name. So now I can confidently do it.
Throw a changeup to a right-handed hitter. If you make a mistake, it drifts inside, drifts
Excuse me,
down,
I'm very
and it
burpy
could
right
be a
now.
good pitch to hit.
I apologize.
Keep it away and keep it down. It's a quality pitch.
0-2 count. Been 3 straight pretty good pitches there, as you can see on the little spread chart there. They're keeping it to one specific location. They seem to think he's not going to hit a low and outside pitch. They only will throw it low and outside.
Outside corner and misses 1-2.
Didn't it go end? What happened? The go of what end? I'm sorry.
Trying to work out of a bases loaded jam here in the top of the 8th.
2-2.
And misses with a breaking ball.
What's
away,
your favorite
so that evens
office
the count
prank?
at
What do you mean
2-2.
office prank? Like the show The Office? I didn't watch The Office. I don't really like that show. Oh, the government banned the baby's name. Only because of like certain it's approved.
Foul right off the mask of
They had to like
Chirinos there on a
change one
changeup.
specific thing because they
Keeps the
weren't
count
allowed to
2-2.
put like numbers in the name or some shit like that. It's like some weird law in California where they're not allowed to do something specific, so they made a few modifications, and it's basically the same. Yeah, that's what the baby's name is. Yeah, there's like one hold up there, and something goofy with the specifics of the name, specificity of the name. But yeah, they were eventually able to get it kind of ironed out. And
Ability for Addison Russ.
I think Roman numerals were utilized or something like that. I don't know. 2-2 count.
Policelli.
Ah, he struck out.
Exactly that with a changeup. So Addison Russ comes in and gets the job done, keeps the game tied, and leaves.
Bad
the bases
Addison
loaded.
Russ, dumb bitch. Mom, oh, bro.
Hey, guy. Hi there.
Hey there.
Welcome to Hims.
Well, I actually respond the way they would. This isn't good. It's 1-1, folks. This isn't good. It's 1-1 now. The Yankees come up in the bottom of the 8th with Juan Carlos Stanton, unless they're gonna, unless he's not gonna hit. Tigers are bringing in to pitch Andrew Moore. Andrew Moore coming in to pitch. The Tigers have tied it up. Stanton, Ford, and Peraza due up for the Yankees. Stanton, Ford, and Peraza, unless Stanton's pitched hit for. I will unmute this as soon as, it's a commercial break, obviously, so. You know how it is. You know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Nomar Mazar is ready to start playing soon. That's always good, right? He should be playing soon. Justin Simmons is being franchise tagged by the Broncos. There's some NFL news. Mika Hyde was signed to a 2-year extension by Buffalo. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Okay, that's pretty much all the football news. Trey Turner's being shopped. Commercial break still right now. I'm kind of just looking through, trying to see if there's anything. You're gonna bring the game on soon? See, it's still commercials. All right, there we go.
And Boone is on the mend.
Yeah, no, it's a relief because first and foremost, health comes first, and when you hear about a pacemaker and you know about his history, you worry first and foremost. But he put us all at ease immediately, educated us on the process, and one of his strengths and one of the reasons why he's here is because of that type of ability to put others at ease. I mean, this is a highly stressful circumstance for him, in theory, just like the job that he does is a highly stressful job, and yet he has these qualities to put everybody at ease, and he did that. And so it's great that he got the procedure done. He feels so much better, and we got a better version of Aaron Boone coming back to join us.
Carlos Mendoza has been filling in his absence. How much of an asset has he been to the organization over the last few years?
We've been really lucky to have somebody to rely on like Carlos Mendoza for quite some time, and unfortunately I'm sure we're going to lose access to that benefit eventually because he'll take the next step as a manager of a Major League Baseball team. And
all right, game back on. Bottom 8. See what the Yankees do in response. I think they're 3-1 now for who's hitting? I don't know.
Still have
another interview during our at-bat
as our bench coach, and
Scope and Nunez, yeah,
our players
exactly.
Trust him, our manager trusts him, and for good reason. He's
why am I
buffering?
Person. Hold on.
No one works harder. He's
it's just on my playback, I think. He walked. Fuck. I'll be right back.
What he does for us, and so very excited that he's, still with us. And and when Aaron Boone was missing from action here, taking care of a medical situation for a short period of time, I knew we were protected because Carlos Mendoza was, running the show, and so we wouldn't skip a beat, so to speak. So,
Brian, you made quite a few pitching moves this offseason. When you look at the rotation behind Cole, how do you see as though that's shaping up so far?
I mean, it's early, but so far so good. I mean, ultimately, we're so early in the process, but they're getting their work in. All of our pitchers are. They're getting, in terms of the newbies like a Corey Kluber and a Jamison Taillon, they're getting, to know their teammates, to know our facility, know their coaching staff, while obviously stretching out and now competing, in competition here. And so couldn't ask for, a better introduction, in a, non-winning / losing environment. They're pros. They're going about their business and getting their work done, and so far everything looks, as advertised, and let's hope it stays that way. And ultimately, they don't need to prove to us anything right now either way. So whether somebody gets a bad outing or a good outing, it gets chalked up to is your work getting done? Are you healthy?
Is this Brian Cashman? Holy shit, he's boring.
A successful launch.
All right, one runner on first, 2-2 count.
We're excited by everything we're seeing so far.
Yankees have up. Who's up to
Boone
bat?
Really complimented the way Gleyber
Ford is up to
came
bat.
into spring training. What
Bottom
have
of
you
the
seen
8th.
from him so far?
Yeah, I mean, I get all the good feedback. It seems like not just Gleyber, but everybody here in camp.
Strike 3, one away here in the top of the 8th. Ford goes down on strikes. Morris pitching for the Tigers.
You don't want to spend your time.
Now up is Peraza. Peraza's due up. 1 on, 1 out for the Yankees here in the 8th inning. If the Yankees want to put this into a safe situation, they're going to have to score here.
Fine-tuning their skills set, and Gleyber Torres looks fantastic. He's in great shape. He's hungry to have a great season. He obviously struggled in the period of time for the shortened 60-game season, but finally he was back online, and you saw we all know what he's capable of. You saw it in the postseason and how well he played, and so we're looking forward to having that version of Gleyber Torres deployed here from April and beyond. You know, and as just like anybody else, as long as he stays healthy, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
And guys,
yeah, this dude is fucking boring, dude. Yeah, that's the problem with baseball. This dude is boring.
He usually takes
oh, come on.
Time off in the offseason,
like, say something exciting or like ask the bitch to show you her fat tits or something. She's got great titties. Like, come on. Just... 0-1. One out here.
But at the plate as well. He spent a lot of the time here in Tampa working with Carlos Mendoza. He said he took a tremendous amount of grounders, just trying to make
hella long-winded too. It's multi-innings
and
shit.
Noted is that he didn't want pitchers to be concerned when the ball is hit to him. He wants them to know that he is reliable at shortstop. He can make the routine.
0-2 count.
And hopefully, occasionally, he'll make some
Peraza at the plate
there as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's see what he does here.
Meredith. You saw the leadoff hitter Austin Wells. The
oh, they're done with them motherfuckers.
Last year, lead off with a walk. This is Oswald Peraza.
2-1 or 1-2.
Andrew Moore deals one down in the
dirt.
Wells breaks for second and he's in.
The runner steals a base on a bad pitch. Or on a pass ball, I guess you would say. Oh, wild pitch. Okay.
Well, a good block on the fastball just to try to keep it in the area. But Wells, a heads-up base running play, getting himself into scoring position in a 1-1 game.
Yankees drafted Wells in 2018 in the 35th round out of high school. He didn't sign. He went to Arizona. A couple years later,
yeah, that's a pretty clever one, isn't it? I'm fucking smart. I'm funny.
They made him their top pick, signed him for $2.5 million. And in talking to Kevin Reese about Wells, he said in terms of keeping in touch with the organization last year, that
how many views do you think this has?
Showed an
probably about 500.
Sending videos, getting feedback.
What'd you think?
That went into the decision that they
I
made to have
so
him at Major
too.
League Camp. They wanted to get a look at their top draft pick.
They like the bat, right?
Love the bat. I mean, the Yankees, we know how right-handed their lineup is. You see Wells.
Thank you for the 23 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. It's very kind, very kind.
How about this, Flash, in terms of being a modern player? More walks than strikeouts in college. So
I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight. If I do, I'm going to play my Switch. I've already decided that. If I do stream tonight, I'm going to play some Pokemon on the Switch. I'm doing the Crown Tundra stuff, so. All right, you got to take off, Kevin. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by when you could come by. I'll still be live. I'm still going to be live, Kevin. 2 down. But if you got to take off, man, thanks for coming by when you could, man. You have a good rest of your day.
You know, Jack, to your point, you're always looking for that left-handed bat to play at Yankee Stadium. And as you said, they have a dearth of left-handers now. But, you know, you look down the line at a guy like Wells who could, you know, I think about the conversations you've had about Mike Ford with his college coach, Scott Bradley, and how he really honed his eye in college and always had that. So does he have the power to take advantage of a Yankee Stadium? Yes. But he also has the ability to get on base and draw walks.
Right, more than just a power hitter. And a guy who takes a lot of pride in the defensive side of his game as well. Now, what the future holds for him in terms of getting to the major league level and being a catcher, being a hitter, how does he fit in? His hitting is going to get him there, and everything else will follow after that.
Trey Amberge up with 2 outs and a runner at second, and swings at a breaking ball outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Amberge flew out to right field in his first at bat.
I don't know if you guys remember when Wells got drafted and everything was done via Zoom. I thought it was terrific that he had family members with him, and they were all dressed as if they were going to a black tie wedding. I mean, this was an event and they treated it the way it should be treated. I thought that was terrific.
Breaking ball misses, 2-1. Was he in black tie?
I'm stretching it with black tie. They were dressed very elegantly.
Yes, for the occasion.
Yes,
got it. Two on pitch with 2 away. Fastball, and evens the count at 2-2. Yanks trying to cash in here and retake the lead.
Had to trim up my nails. They was all nasty
top
looking.
half of the 8th inning.
Austin
create
Wells is
this
why we picked
deadlock, and
that
now
perfect
Austin
draft
Wells
last
is
year.
on
Austin
second,
Wells looks
hoping
all
to
right.
touch home plate.
What's up, Griffin Gardner? Dave Pistons player. I don't know. I don't really have one now. I haven't really watched him to know. They just got rid of Blake, so nobody, I guess.
Meredith talked about Gleyber Torres and what he's done this spring, and we have talked about it as well.
That one guy.
One player we haven't mentioned today, and he wasn't in the lineup, but who merits mentioning is Gio Urshela, coming back from the elbow surgery, played yesterday, fought everything, felt great, looked good out there. Carlos Mendoza.
You like Jeremy? Yeah, he'll be my favorite. Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant.
And how acrobatic he can
that's
be.
strike 3. Gunning at.
A lot of different angles, and that's one of the things.
All right, let's go. 1-1 score. We're gonna go to the top of the 8th, or bottom of the 8th, or top of the 9th. Let's go to the top of the 9th. I have to mute the audio as it goes to the top of the 9th, as I'll eventually figure out what it is. Aderlin Rodriguez, Kristen Stewart, and Jacob Robson for the Tigers in the top of the 9th. Against somebody, I don't know if it'll be Addison Russ. So, yeah, we're going to go to the top of the 9th. No real clear winner in a 1-1 game. By the way, there's no extra innings, so, like, this could be a 1-1 tie. Like, if 6 outs happen and nobody scores a run, which is very possible with the way this game's going, you know, we could see the potential tie game today. Pitching change for the New York Yankees. They are now going to pitch Luis Gil. The Yankees are pitching Luis Gil against Rodriguez, Stewart, and Robson. If there is no, like pinch hitting and shit like that. Top 9. Getting tired. Just fall asleep, just like. Sleep like this. No, just kidding. 4-2 Indians, 2 RBI, single Eddie Rosario. What a pickup. Yeah, sounds like a good pickup. Looks like Luis Gil is up. Yeah, Contreras. Hopefully he doesn't blow it. And you guys give up all these runs, bro. Plonk. Kung Fu fight. Oh yeah. Just Mayo. Everybody was having a good time. Who let the dogs out?
To the top half
good
of
ass
the 9th
song,
inning.
dude.
Gleyber Torres solo homer made it 1-0 Yanks in the 5th. Tigers tied it up on the top of the 8th. Now Yankees trying to keep it right where it is, and that falls on the shoulders of the right arm of Luis.
What's up, Charles? How's it going? You're just checking out Paramount Plus. How's Paramount Plus?
For the Yankees last year.
Is it a good service?
Acquired from the Twins for Jake Cave in 2018. There's the resume right there, Bob. Number 4 ranked Yankee prospect by Baseball America. Another pitcher with a big arm who needs to figure out a way to harness it. In his minor league career, he's averaged 11.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. Great. He's also averaged 5.5 walks per 9 innings. Not so great. You're going to see an upper 90s fastball, but the pitch to keep an eye on is the slider. The Yankees worked a lot with him on that pitch, including at the alternate site. And Kevin Reese said that that's the pitch they want to see in game action. They want to see how Heel has improved in getting that breaking pitch, getting some swings and misses, getting some feeble swings on that pitch.
Facing Aderlin Rodriguez. And Flash, is it sort of the same thing? Jack made the comparison a bit when Medina was pitching to Dellin Betances. Now, he is taller than both of these pitchers, but is it the same thing when a guy is 6'2", 6'3", just getting all those body parts to work together and get that consistent motion?
Yeah, just like a hitter, it's the same thing for a pitcher. Everything has to be on time. The timing of the delivery, staying in a little bit with your left side. And when you watch Hill right here,
What's up, Neil? Yeah, it's a very close game, 1-1. It could be a tie game. I just want the Tigers to win. I didn't want. Yeah, I don't want it to be. I don't want to watch a tie. Yeah. Those, yeah, Micah Hyde 2-year extension. Yeah, Neil. Yeah, good signing. Good signing.
When he does, he's going to move quick.
Yeah, they got everything.
Back in the eighth, Medina got hurt with a
even got
leadoff walk. He ended up walking
Danger
three
Mouse
other batters in the
2017
inning.
Sonic the
He'll
Hedgehog.
trying to avoid
Oh, that's pretty
that.
cool.
Down 3-1.
How much is Paramount Plus a month? That'll be one away.
To short and one away.
One out here in the top of the ninth. Now up, it'll be Stewart. Kristen Stewart.
Is he channeling Luke Voigt with the shirt there?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
defying the old pitchers should wear sleeves, keep that arm warm. No, not for him.
Stewart just lifted one, foul
Kristen
out.
Stewart,
2 down.
First pitch swinging, had the shift on, and out number 2.
$5 a month. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all.
The Yankees are really impressed with Heel during the
Sounds pretty
all-site
cheap.
work
Sounds
that he put
pretty
in.
cheap.
According to Kevin Reese, Sam
Blip,
Breed,
blip.
who's the Yankees director of pitching,
$5 a month.
thought
Dang.
that Heel made as much progress as any pitcher the Yankees had there, really taking advantage of his
That's
time
pretty good
there.
though.
Obviously, the slider, which we haven't really seen yet, was the pitch.
It'd be
that
better if it
worked
was
on the
free, but you know, nothing in life is free. Ask the liberals.
Jacob Robson back in the 8th scored the only run pushed across by the Tigers in this game.
I don't
Just
know
as
what I
called
just
for it,
said.
Bob, we saw one, and it wasn't the one he wanted it to be.
No.
When a slider doesn't look like a slider, that's usually not good. I like it though. 2 quick outs. You try to work some extra pitches in there. There you go.
The slider needs to slide, not slip. Is that fair?
Yeah, he's just a little bit behind it. You could see he doesn't get his hand out in front and kind of finish out in front. He'll get a feel for that. Just like he has a good feel for his fastball, the way he finishes with it out front.
And gets that one across the plate. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for Luis Heel. Well done for the young Yankees right-hander. We'll take it to the bottom half of the 9th inning as the Yankees look to get a win over the Tigers.
Commercial break coming up. Yeah, we got a game tomorrow. Yep, another 9-inning game tomorrow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds like Nuz's mom. Hell yeah, Weapon. Exactly. Sorry, guys. I was just reading something really quick while the game was playing. All right, I'm almost done reading something. Damn, it's still a commercial break. Bottom 9. Yeah, this is it. Bottom of the 9th. The season finale to WandaVision was a letdown. What is WandaVision? I've heard that. I don't know what that is. What is it? Just wondering. Is it like a show? Is it about some lady named Wanda and she's got like bad eyes? Toronto is blowing out the Orioles 13-4. Damn. Yankees gonna get 3 outs, hopefully. Drew Carlton's pitching. Oh, hold on. Let me
And we're back with today's
Yep, Drew Carlton's pitching. Very good call. It'll be Chirinos Alvarez Park.
The first time he has stepped on a spring training mound in a
Go to the bottom of the
environment, and he was outstanding today. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon, was pounding the strike zone with all of his pitches. The changeup was really the pitch that stood out. Great arm action, really good action down and away. Domingo German, the first step back was a very positive one.
Cadillac player of the game, 4 strikeouts, 2 innings of work, allowed just a ground rule double, and that was it. So bottom of the 9th now, game tied at 1. Drew Carlton is the latest reliever out for the Tigers, facing Robinson Chirinos. Got his first at bat in the 7th, and it's an impressive walk. This one he strokes out to center field. Shallow
And
center, actually,
one away.
Baseman.
Looking like this game might
Clemens
end in
will
a
play
tie.
it 1 away.
It's a show in Disney Plus. It's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay. Scarlet Witch and Vision trapping the show from Marvel. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so it's just kind of like all right, interesting. I guess I don't know. I don't really know.
Catch it today after the game and every week.
I'm not a big fan of superhero stuff, so I mean it's cool if you like superhero stuff. I bet. But I'm not a big superhero guy.
1 away here in the 9th, but do the Yankees have a rally in their bones?
There we go.
1-0 now to Alvarez, who's batting now. So Armando Alvarez up to bat against Drew Carlton. 1 away here with a 1-0 count. Here's a pitch, and it's a 2-0 now. Ball inside and low. Had to dance out of the way. Dance, boy, dance.
Point on what Flash said about German. There's a lot of spring training left, and this was a long road back for German, but what an encouraging sign for the Yankees, trying to figure out their rotation. And yes, there are a lot of pitchers vying for a spot in that rotation. Talented pitchers like Davy Garcia. We mentioned King and Nick Nelson. But if all is right in the world,
let's
the
see.
Yankees
Yep.
want German
2-1 count now. Let's see what happens to the kid here.
He proves that he is
2-1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be lined off the bat. It's going to be hit right to the second baseman there. Easy play. 2 down here.
Well struck to second base, but a ground ball out.
So it's looking like this is going to wind up being a tie game here, which is hilarious. I don't think they do extras in the preseason. Park is up. Ball outside.
Carlton has gotten behind the Yankees hitters in this inning, but always manages to work his way out of it. 2-0 pitch to Park. Misses away 3-0.
It's
Aaron
face.
Boone said he was going to watch the game on yes. Think he's still with us? You think he's hung all the way through?
Absolutely. He's thinking, I'm giving Park here the 3-0 swing sign. Let's end this thing.
By the way, I think he is too.
I think it's a good game.
So what you're saying is he wants to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good game. They just can't do extras. 3-1 count, 2 down here.
The action on the field.
It's not a bad situation. All right, walked him. Hey, here we go. Maybe some life here from the Yankees.
Yankees have a man aboard, trying to push across a run and get a win here against the Tigers. Blackwood up in the pen for the Tigers as Michael Beltre comes to the plate. Beltre struck out swinging in his first at bat in the 7th.
Right.
Takes that one for strike 1.
That person's trying so hard to get the charge thing going with their whistling.
Fans through the turnstiles to enjoy this afternoon ball game. And a competitive one at that as the runner goes and the ball squirts away.
Oh no.
Left field.
Oh no.
Park will advance to third. Yankees pushing at Park with
oh no.
Base. And then the error. He's at third with 2 away.
Bob, shame on me.
Oh no, now there's a runner at third.
Watching as we take one more look at this. And we're going to see the
bad throw down to second.
And a good job by Park. Doesn't hesitate. Sees the opportunity and dashes.
Runner at third, 0-2 count.
Text from Aaron Boone.
Strike him out. Michael Beltre at the plate.
He's keeping tabs on everything that's going on. He hopes to be back to work.
Oh, got him!
Maybe Sunday.
Wow, a high strike there for Beltre, who did not agree with that call.
That was a bad call.
Despite the fact that Park hustled his way to third there, The Yankees end up in a 1-1 deadlock with the Detroit Tigers. So not ending the way the Yankees.
Yeah, that's a happy birthday pitch. Yeah, that was, holy shit, that was a bad call right there. That was a bad call, even though, I mean, it benefited my team. That was a really high strike. Wow, that was a bad call. Yeah, I know, Neil, it sucks. The game ends in a tie. It's a bit of a bummer. God damn it. We watched that whole, we just spent 3 hours watching that game together, and it ended in a goddamn tie. That's a bit of a bummer. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's a ugly, icky feeling in terms of baseball. I'm glad that can't actually happen. Like, you can't actually watch a real baseball game on any given day, and it winds up in a tie. Could you imagine the asinineness of that? Overall, the hitting today, on both sides really wasn't that good. Neither team really brought out their. Peace out, man. Peace out, Derek. I'll probably be live later today for like a hangout, like or a gaming stream if I stream later. It'll be gaming, but you know, Switch is always fun. I don't know. But yeah, we might be live later. It'll be like a gaming stream later. But yeah. But for the most part, the way I look at this game is neither offense really played that well. But if you look at both teams' defenses, they both play, or pitching and defense, they both played phenomenally on those ends. So, you know, that's a one way to think about it. Both teams pitched very well. Both teams really didn't do much on offense. Little troubling, but you know, it's spring still, so you know, those are my thoughts on the game. Like I said, if I do go live later, it'll be like a gaming stream, more you know, just kind of gaming light, kind of lighthearted. Tomorrow we'll be live again for I have to go. Let's see. Oh, I should have just hit the next game. Yeah, it's a tie. No extra innings in spring training. We play the Yankees tomorrow evening, actually. Okay, that's cool. So we play the Yankees tomorrow night at 6:05 is first pitch. So I'll be live at 6 o'clock. Oh, thank you, Contreras. I appreciate that. So that'll be cool. Let me see if this is on TV tomorrow. I think it is, because I think the Orioles have a TV thing. March 6th. Damn it, it's only on radio, really? Like Baltimore radio too, dude. That's a little annoying. We'll see if that changes. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here, though. That was a fun time, fun stream. Thank you guys for all the likes. I think we got to like 23 or 24 of them, which is really good. I quite appreciate. Oh, 27 even. Dang, that's really good. Thank you, guys. I didn't think we were going to get that high. But yeah, 27 likes. That's really good. I'm going to unpin this so it's hidden in case YouTube tries to come in and fuck with me. But anyway, yeah. So that was good. Good stream, you guys. I appreciate it. Good amount of likes. You know, only one dislike, which is good. Yeah. So, all right. I'll see you guys later. If I don't, I'll see you tomorrow for the game. Yeah. So, again, the game is until 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll have the VOD up shortly, but anyway. All right, guys. Thank you guys a lot. It was a fun afternoon. Fun game. Long game, though. I'm pretty exhausted from that. I forgot what 3 hours of baseball was like. But all right. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. And, of course, go Tigers. And I'll see you later. Thank you again for the likes. Thank you for chilling out and watching. Peace out. And, you know,